Hello? Hello? Hold up, guys. Wait, let me see if I can get this right. I think I figured out the trifecta stream technique today. I think we will successfully be able to run a normal, horizontal, a vertical, and a Twitch stream all at once. We good? I think so. I think we can do it. Yeah, I think they're up. Hello, guys. How are we doing? How are we doing, folks? We got already so many people up in here. What we got? God, I now have 3 chats to monitor. Might be a little much, but I think we'll be okay. What's up, Devour, Levi, Bamboozle, Hong Lu, San, my water burn? Jesus, it's gonna be... There's so many people now at the start of the stream, it's hard to go through everybody. Otis, Cosmic, Aaron, Red Hat Man. Oh god, now I already started, so I can't stop. People are gonna feel like they're left out. Yan, Isaac. What's happening, y'all? What's up, Scarlet? Guys, we have made it through the darkest dungeon. We've made it through the dungeons of fear and hunger. And today, we travel down into the dark depths of the dungeons of Limbus Company. Please accept friend requests. I will, don't worry. I do plan, as soon as we get in, I'm gonna accept all the friend requests. We did have a little bit of talk. Hello, Yuoki. In the men. We did have a little bit of talk in the Discord after we ended the stream last time, discussing the protocol for friend IDs. The current plan is, how's my volume right now? Volume's good. Current plan is to go as long as we can without using friend IDs, unless we're like replaying a stage or like just kind of grinding something out. But it has come to my attention that apparently later down the line, the friend IDs become less of, it is more of just like a convenience. Like if you don't have an ID or you want to try one out, then you can just use a friend ID instead of having to like pull them yourself all the time, you know? But I will accept all the friend requests. You didn't start the vertical stream? Oh, that's right. I have to click go live. Thank you. Okay, wait, I think it will work. I'm still figuring out the trifecta stream thing. And then Twitch is a little funky. Why is the Twitch stream so funky? It's not started up when it should be. It's been a little... I think it may be because of the encoder I'm using. I'm gonna try and turn it off and turn it back on. Otis asks, are we gambling again? The current protocol for gambling is at the end of each stream. I think we will save our pulls for the end of each stream. We also want to save up a little bit of lunacy for the... I forgot what they call it. The Volper Gokulbeist thing. The event that has the old IDs, like you can get IDs of, you know, Philip or like the other characters like that from the other games, which I just think just sounds really cool. I don't know if they're actually also really good. The Ruin IDs, yeah. Could just be really cool to have Ruin IDs. So we will save up a bit for that. Let me see, did the Twitch stream ever turn on? No. So weird. Okay, I don't think I can fix it right now, so I think we're just gonna have to go another day with another no Twitch stream, sadly. I'm almost positive it's the encoder that I'm using. Maybe it's not supported on Twitch yet. But, alright guys, well, welcome back to Limbo. It's Limbo time. So today, we will be going down to find the head honcho, the head leader of the hooligans, if he's in the dungeon. I don't know if he really is gonna be in there. I don't know if that's if he's really the final boss, but I would like to find a head honcho somewhere. So we've currently got 1310 lunacy. I did mention, I don't know really how much the energy goes, how far it really goes in playing the different levels. So hopefully like we always have enough energy, enough Inkafalin to like for a stream's worth, you know? Can I change the aspect ratio? There we go. That's better. Hopefully we don't have to do that every time. But we have 8 of these little Inkafalin orb things that we can plug into the level to enter it. Here, let me go accept all of our friend requests. See how many we have. There was quite a few that we had last time. I wish there was an accept all option. Also, it is a little strange. They don't have names. You can't put a name on your profile. It does look like there's a lot of customization. Oh, there was fry shoots. Did I just see a magic bullet? Okay, we're already at 38 friends. We're gonna have a lot of friend IDs at our disposal. Wait, what did you say, Cosmic? Devin, can you find the openings and Millie boss themes for Library of Runa and Limbus Company on YouTube? If you wish to listen to them, search up Millie Project Moon playlist. Well, didn't we hear all the ones in Runa? We played through everything. We played through all of the content in Runa, I think. Right? But, alright, well, let's do this. Like I said, we'll pull at the end of the stream. Why do I still have... What's the little... Oh, it's telling me that I have new customization stuff. This is my ID. Wait, I could customize my ID a little bit. I do like the Knight Don Quixote. And I do like the Vroom Vroom. Oh, this is the word. This is like the old DS games. They used to use this in the DS customization stuff, where you would plug in a word with a phrase. It's also quite Dark Soulish. Permission to Vroom Vroom. But alright, so I was told the dungeon is going to be a big thing. I'm guessing that there's going to be recurring dungeons throughout the game. I guess these are like the big, you know, giant levels that we're going to play through. I'm sorry, I didn't read the quotes. But our goal, suppress the dungeon boss. Difficulty level 7. I'm guessing that's about what all of our people are already at. So we're going in. We will be bringing... Oh, do we bring everybody? Okay, yeah, I think we're literally bringing the entire squad in with us. We did get the Class 2 collection staff for... I'm gonna have to start remembering these people's names. It might take me a little while. This is the Backstreets girl. And then Yingling over here. It's got the Daichi South Section 4. So we're just missing IDs for Faust, Marsart, Gregory, and Sinclair. And I forgot your name, but you're Cheese's brother. Not really. You may have different descendancy, but you're a good guy. I like you. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Cosmic says you can build teams around certain status effects. I try it once you get more IDs. Yeah, I was aware of that. It would be cool to have like a whole team that has a ton of synergy with each other. But Hong Lu, that's his name. Thank you. But obviously we're gonna need enough IDs to do that. We enter the derelict building of Lobotomy Corporation. As the light goes dim, the dreadful stench from underground grows stronger. The smell. It's awful. I could feel the waste collecting in my lungs. The odor is so intense. It winds back to refreshing. Let me warn you one last time. If you die here, Dante won't be able to resuscitate you even when the battle is finished. Did we know that? Did she already say that? I do not remember her saying this. Wait, can we revive everybody, or is it only the sinners? Are we gonna be able to revive the fixers if they die in here? I hope not. Permadeath? We're permadeath mode now? We're in hardcore Limbus? If you die in the game, you die in real life? Resuscitate? Must be a popular joke or something. Ooh, I can't even tell what kind of stories circulate the city these days. They seem to have misunderstood us, but seeing as Faust made no comment on it, I decided not to add my input. The sources of this rancid smell were a more pressing concern. Looks like they probably died a while ago. An astute observation, Manager. The corpses have reached the stage of active decay. Looks like the bugs are having a feast over there. Let's just hurry along. Huh? Something up, Gregor babe? Are you scared of bugs? Now I'm sure you're more mature than shoving dead bugs in someone's face. Ooh. But just in case one of you, put it away! What's so funny about this? I mean, it's hilarious. Who would have thought that you of all people would be scared of these little wrigglers? Greg, did you hate it that bad? Forget it. Bugman afraid of bugs? Is it so he only has the bug arm, or does he have more bug parts? Bug peen? Does he have a bug peen? Is he hiding little wings behind his shirt? Where are the bugs? How are you, manager? I'm good. I'm good, Doom. How are you? I was gonna say Hong Lu. I know that you're Doom. How are you, Doom? Just arm. I see. You there, stop with your mischief this instant. Do not cause additional concerns for our manager. Hold on, this body is still warm. Such is the sign of a recent attack. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies for a minute. These aren't our, Lobotomy Corporation's employees. I heard these buried facilities are considered pure gold mines now, attracting all sorts looking for riches. Phrases like the lobotomy dream or the encephalon rush are apparently starting to catch on among fixers and syndicates. LD, E-rush, got a nice ring to it. That's what you have to say after keeping quiet for so long? Is such a frivolous use of English not prone to blurring the original meaning? That's what I'm saying. Huh. You seem to be talking a lot more than usual. Yi-sang. Not Yingling. Yi-sang. Does that reflect strangely? He was never really the quiet sort. He only had a shift recently. It's not a bad thing to have more lackeys with keen eyes. I'd like you to keep that up. Let us march. You make yourself look like the captain here. I dare say that role belongs to the manager. Please forgive my insolence, manager. Frowning as though she was caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. I'm starting to feel the simp vibes coming off of Otis here, giving off a little bit of Hawkma action. You know what I'm saying? I feel like her relation to us is Hawkma's relation to Ayan. Are we Ayan? Are we like Ayan reincarnated? Is that who Dante is? Is that the whole plot? It does kind of feel like it. I was thinking about that. What if we're like Ayan born again, and now like that's why we don't remember anything from our past? That would be crazy. No, it's nothing. Let's head down. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had pairs of wings protruding through their intestines. Another had horribly twisted antennae hanging down. These look kind of similar to the thugs we ran into just before, don't they? You mean those bug-headed people? Quiet. I'm seeing uniformed tangos ahead. As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor. Also, I wonder if we're just like in another universe. That's like, what if we're an alternate reality of the city? Because you know how the IDs are all like basically alternate realities of each of the different characters. What if we're in a different alternate reality, and so all of these people are like, you know, supposed to be alternate version reality of the Sephiroth. They mentioned the library. Well, yeah, the library can still exist. It's not like they ever mentioned Angela or Roland or any of them. Maybe like, you know, Jimbo's the leader of the library now. Maybe Argalia is actually the one that controls the library now. Huh? Maybe? Possibly? Uniform... What's all that? Unidentified targets, possibly hostile. I'm sure one idea crossed all of our minds. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be roaming this facility, as Faust mentioned. That might be what those shadowy figures are. We have no choice but to face them. Hey, who goes there? Instead, what we faced was people. It was too early to deem that as fortunate, though. Oh, I thought we were the only people around here. Did they slip past our team at the entrance? Those scavengers keep coming one after the other. Oi, bug buggers. You friends with the bodies back there? Bodies? You bastards didn't.
잠깐.
Wait. I don't know where you scum are from, but hear me out a sec. You're here for the Inkafallen, aren't you? If you go just one floor down, there's a treasure trove just waiting to be nabbed. Whatever's on that floor is yours. We'll just take what we can here and be on our way. So you recognize me, huh? The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, their thin veil of kindness was torn down.
배신자 녀석.
Traitorous pissant. You must have been dispatched to the front lines too. I look better in real life than on those flyers, right?
헛소리 집어쳐.
Cut the cheeky crap. I'm disgusted that I once saluted to your face. Was Gregor like the leader of the bug brigade? Bug brigade? Did he have his own bug battalion? Commander Gregory? Whoa, easy there. It's not like you had to salute me in person. Well, you pose as a normal member of society thanks to your dumbass privilege freeing you from the side effects. We never even got a chance, you fraternizer. We were thrown away right after the war was lost. I was tossed out all the same, you know. Isn't that how it is for all the soldiers? So this is the lifestyle you chose, rifling through the trash like actual bugs. Halt. No good can come out of taunting your foe. You serve the military too. You know where this is going. We're not getting out of this without a fight. We were planning to let you through. We really were. But now, I'll mince you and your traitor friend into mud meat. Like hell you... Nope, no, that's not us. Like hell you were. You were gonna wait for us to climb back with the ink... How do you do a British accent? What is British? For reference, Heathcliff is Butcher from The Boys. That's what I have him as in my brain as right now. So you could backstab us and swipe it. Wait, were they? They've fallen to rock bottom and below. And I swear down there they don't care for a wit for honor, eh? Well off or broke, people turn on each other as long as there's something. You're way too naive to think otherwise. We're going in. Dungeon structure. Your goal is to reach the last section of the bottom floor and retrieve the Golden Bough. The dungeon consists of multiple floors, each rife with events and encounters. Clear the sector at the end of the floor to proceed to the next. Oh, is it like non-linear? Do we actually get to navigate the dungeon ourselves? Oh, Bob. Does Devon Blocks have that Tectone luck? What does that mean? I don't know if it's very flattering to be compared to Tectone. Each sector is connected to one or more paths. You can travel to adjacent sectors by selecting them. It's possible to retrace your steps, so feel free to explore where you want first. Sinners don't heal after the battle while in dungeons. Sinners with 0 HP are unable to participate, so keep track of their statuses. Reaching a checkpoint will allow you to fully restore your sinners. After losing a battle, you can reattempt it from the start with whatever living sinners remain on your team. Okay. Oh, well, it's not a very large dungeon. I don't know if I even call this a dungeon. Oh, actually, is there a second... Oh, I think there is a second floor right here. Gotcha. Okay, so keeping our health up actually is kind of important. But am I going to be managing everybody? Let's just see. I want to go... Control team lobby. What's this one? Yeah, they're like the same exact thing. Let's go to the lobby. Okay, now you pick the people. Got you. That makes sense. I was wondering if we were gonna like get to use everybody. I don't think you ever get to use everybody. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot to deal with. Good luck and be careful. I will. King of Ravens, thank you. Let's take Don Quixote. I mean, we should use all the good IDs that we just got, right? Also, I want to use the people that I actually think look cool. It's gonna be hard balancing the actual good IDs with just people that I want to bring because they look cool. Bring Yingling in here. And Ryoshu. We're leaving Heathcliff behind. I really don't like Heathcliff. He's not a very friendly person. Give me a Hong Lu skin so we can bring Hong Lu in. Give me a Hong Lu ID. Hello, KT. Alright. Just bug boys? Okay, yeah, it's just bug boys for now. Are we gonna get to fight our first abnormality down here? That'd be so sick. Honestly, I kind of prefer it when both skills are the exact same, so I really don't have any... I have no decisions to make. I love not having to make decisions. Just let the game play it for me. Until we get to a boss fight, then I'll like making the decisions. Also, let's look at our new skins. We've got Priestly Yingling, and we've got... What is she, a cowboy? Cowgirl? She's like Robo Cowgirl. What is your name? Radion. That's her name. Like the... Isn't that like the graphics cards? Alright, luckily, these enemies are not very difficult to beat. I really do. I need to pay attention. We're trying to reduce as much damage as possible. Have we even taken any damage yet? I don't think so. That was easy. That's British Rodion? I think it might be Cowgirl Rodion. She did have a cowboy hat on. Gregor lights his cigarette and takes a drag, followed by smoke streaming out of his mouth. They'd have fared better than this if they got a job at a security company or something. They spent their entire lives as soldiers. The charges required for them to start a new life must have been overwhelming. You have no idea how stubbornly the stigma of a fallen wing's remnants will haunt you. If anyone's generous enough to take you in, licking their boots is the least you can do. Oh, sorry about that. Should have chosen my words carefully. No, it's fine. I'm sure things were rough with G-Corp's fall, too. The breaking of a wing is a turbulent affair for many people. These are just fixers that we're with, right? I think so. I think Yuri and the two guys that look like they're from W Corp, I think, are all just from, they're all just fixers. I don't know what company they're part of, though. What association? Faust has a Yuri ID? Okay, so there is a decent amount of IDs that are other characters, then. Like, it's not always just costumes. There's some of them that actually look different. Like, are actually different people. Oh, wait, look at that. The level actually tells you the effective affinities. Oh, I like that. It's not like Runa where we have to go into the level and pull out immediately to find out what we should be using. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to actually start memorizing the IDs. Or I guess that's the point of having multiple teams. But I'll have to start to memorize which IDs are good for certain affinities, you know? Well, at least I know the colors. So we want red and blue. And you can you see what color they are? Based on the ID? I don't know. But this looks red. Is it just the background? Let's just rock with what we got right now. We'll keep working with what we got. Click and hold. Oh, I'll do that next time. Thank you, Cosmin. In dungeons, you may encounter entities known as abnormalities. Even among the enemies you may face over your journey, they require the utmost caution, careful decision-making. Pekatululum Gules? I had no idea I would see Pekatululum Gules down here. Entities such as these require a more meticulous, hands-on approach than other enemies. Encounters with these enemies is called focused encounters. In regular encounters, you gave commands to your sinners by chaining cells from the left end of the dashboard to the right. In focus encounters, however, you must select the sinner's skill icons and chain them directly against the abnormality skill slots. Okay. So we actually get to target now. Chain the selected skill icon to the entity skill slot. All right, so we're actually doing our clashes now. Please select the gear on the left if you want to zoom out and view the entire battlefield. Oh, okay. Once you've selected and connected every available skill to the enemy skill slots, the gear on the right will activate and you can proceed to the combat phase. Got you. Thank you for the help, Goku. We got this, though. No worries. Okay, so you guys, we got some greenigans, some greenigan peculum gules. And what is good against green? Is it yellow? Is yellow good against green? There's gotta be like a Pokemon type chart somewhere that I can look at. Oh, red is. That's why they told us to use the red skill first. Got you. Okay. Well, we only have one red skill available, which is kind of poo, but... Sunny says he's playing those like Pokemon, I'm crying. What do you mean? Is that not the intended... Is that not what's intended here? Okay, so if anything's dominating, then we'll take that clash. Boom. And then this can just be a one-sided attack on this guy. So I'm guessing that the first attack you bring onto them, you draw over to them, is going to be what clashes, and then everything else past that is going to be one-sided. There's not really a type chart. Enemies all have different weaknesses. Oh, okay. If you couldn't tell, I didn't take the time off stream to go do that little tutorial, like look up a tutorial or anything. Like I said, I might have. But I think, you know, like we'll give it a second before. Honestly, I think doesn't the new tutorial come out in a couple days or something? We'll just go through the new tutorial whenever that drops. We'll play through it again. But I was under the assumption that enemies have certain damage weaknesses based on either piercing, slash, or blunt, but the color of the skill that they're using is what determines if whatever your skill you're using is going to be effective or not. But apparently that's not the chance. That's not how it works. Listen to the basic introduction to focus encounter speed before we continue further into battle. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. The speed displayed above their skill slots reflect the speed of their corresponding parts. Oh, that's so sick. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. Each part will use skills from the skill slots assigned to them. The skill slot speed is the same as the speed of the part using them. Oh wait, these are abnormalities? Oh wait, they're literally Zayn class. I'm sorry guys. I'm a little slow. I thought these might have just been some like weird bug looking guys. I thought maybe they were just like some large roach larvae creatures, but it has occurred to me that they are abnormalities. Speed determines the order of actions in encounters. Unlike in regular encounters, you can select which enemies to target in focus encounters. You can use centers with higher speed values to force enemies with lower speed values to target them instead. Okay, so I can redirect my clashes like normal. Centers with higher speed values can force abnormalities with lower speed values to target them instead, resulting in a clash. Centers with lower or equal speed values cannot force abnormalities with higher speed values to target them. Changing the skill of a slower center into a faster abnormality will cause them to conduct an unopposed attack instead of clashing with the abnormality. Centers that are targeted by an abnormality skill, however, can use their skill to clash with the abnormality skill as target. Yeah. I know how clashes work. Yes. Centers with higher speed values can draw clashes. Yeah. Okay. This is all the same as Ruina. Heartbroken. Oh, we have part breaks? Just like Monster Hunter? Obviously, they only have one part, and it's the body. But I guess if they're part broken, they just can't use their speed die. Their speed coin. Is that the correct term? Kepler says, Manager, what did the marketing team cook? I wasn't aware of this stream. Well, now we have vertical and we have horizontal. For people's preferred viewing experience. Alright. So these guys are part broken. But they're not dead. I guess you can't kill them, or maybe just somehow we both left them at 1 HP. But they both rolled 1, so everybody can redirect. Okay. So red, good. Oh, I see it now in the top right. You can see their weaknesses. They both have a damage type weakness and a sin weakness. Actually, multiple sin weaknesses, it looks like. So red, blue, and purple are all effective? It looks like? Yes! Okay, blue's like mega super effective. Got you. Why can't I not see the clashes though? Where'd they go? My clashes are gone now forever? Okay. Is it what? Shouldn't these be displayed already? Should I be able to see these clashes like where they're targeting? Can I click this? Isn't that the whole point of this button here? Click the enemies? That's the only way to see the clashes? You can't always have them? Oh, people are telling me to attack the 1 HP. Okay, I'll attack the 1 HP. Alright, well, I want to clash with that. That's better. So you don't just leave them at 1 HP. Okay. I thought that maybe like you couldn't kill, you have to kill all the abnormalities at the same time. I thought they were intentionally left at 1 HP. But oh my god, the damage types go crazy. I guess some damage types are like mega effective because that blue attack had like 233% effectiveness. Maybe because it was slashing. Mayhaps. Hello, Virulence. I've seen those before. You don't know. Hopkins' face quickly turned into a cold frown. It was in such stark contrast to the face he showed before Vergilius. I shuddered in fright. No, don't you know why we bothered to let a fallen wing's feather into our office? Deal with requests taking place in L-Corp branches more safely. Exactly. I didn't even expect much from a low-rank agent. Just 2 simple jobs. Lead the way, tell us how to deal with those abnormalities or whatever. Now look, what do you expect us to do with just, oh no, I've never seen those before, huh? Gosh, Hopkins feeling hangry? Take it easy. If they are in fact new to Miss Yuri, then these might be another type of entity derived from abnormalities. Perhaps a new species. See, that's what I was saying, I've never seen these guys before. Are there more abnormalities being bred behind the scenes? Or we're just in an alternate reality, mayhaps? That corporation might not have had every specimen in their confines either. Yuri, there is no reason to lambast yourself for neglecting to remember what you were never taught. Thank you, sir. What's there to argue about? All that matters is we beat him to death, right? Give the word and we'll do it. I'm sure you would, Mersault and Heathcliff, but you guys don't have any good IDs, so you guys will be sitting on the sidelines for a while now. Alright, so we've got Containment Hall 3 or Containment Hall 2. I don't even really know, like, what most of our team is doing damage-wise. But we'll go Containment Hall 2. I don't think it really matters. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so this is how I see it. So, Mr. Priestley Yingling has the green expand knowledge and a orange seal shut. I believe green is gluttony. Orange is pride? No, pride was like blue, I think. Okay. Ishmael's got yellow and green. Prepare to collect and marshal suppression on Radion. Purple and red. Orange, green. Okay, so we have a lot of orange, green, it looks like. We even bring more green with Otis. And we have a blue and a yellow on Ryoshu. Okay. Oh, it's right there. My bad. It literally tells you. Oh, and it says the names on them. Okay, so red is wrath, orange is lust. Really? They could work on their color connections here a little bit. I really think that lust would be like a pink or a purple, but you know. Sloth is yellow, green is gluttony, blue is gloom. Well, I guess that's turquoise, cyan. Pride is blue, envy is purple. Okay. Got you. So we have a lot of yellow, a lot of orange, and a decent amount of purple. I guess, is that what that means? I don't really know what that means. I don't know why there's like more. I don't know why it had ×3. Alright, oh hello there, Pectitulium Irae. Who took over naming you guys ever since Lobotomy Corp fell? Are they? Oh, I guess they're literally treating them as new species instead of just monsters. So is this like their actual scientific name? That must be it. You know, I'm used to like a burning love or whatever they're called, or you got like a, you know, crying fetus type deal. Now they just get actual scientific names. It's all right, I guess. They still have the classification on them though. All right. So you are weak to, I do notice, so there's a split. We have blunt, cyan, orange, and then on the other side of that is yellow, red. So is yellow and red what they are strong against? No, we get a boost on that. Okay, let me try using orange. I don't really know why there's a split between the colors. Because both of these are powerful against them. Okay. But it seemed like orange was better, though. Oh, but I have to pay attention to speed. Oh, my God. Okay, so we can redirect with the perp. Which is good against you. Oh, this thing has a +10? Okay, wait. We'd be better here against this here. The explosive wrath has a +10 on the coin flip. Why? Okay, this is a 4, so we can redirect. Actually, we can clash here because it's targeting us right now, or pull any of these. It's not very good against any of them, so I'm just gonna make this a one-sided attack. And these two are weak to blunt, so let's go for a blunt attack here. Oh, do these guys have different... Oh, this does have plus 200%. Never mind, this would be good. Yeah, clash there. Okay. 3 for a 3. Got a little green boy coming in. Little gringo. I think I was looking at theirs to see the minus 50%. I should have been looking at our skill. I was looking at the wrong skill. Plus 33%. Plus 233. And then we have a blunt attack we can send right here as a one-sided. Perfect. Click the enemies to see their stat block. Click the enemies. I swear I just clicked the enemies earlier. Do I have to like hold down on the enemies? Is that what y'all are saying? Also, I love the dings. Project Moon does do a good job of giving satisfying sound effects for the attacks. Oh. Okay, we just one-shot all of them. Click them, not the coins. Okay, I'll do it next time. Impressive. I expected to see no less of the Red Gaze's minions. What do you say? Oh boy, there goes Hopkins again, being clumsy with his tongue. I'll apologize in his stead. What's taking you so long, though, Hopkins? Hemorrhoids acting up again? What? No, I'm not. I don't know what you mean. Hopkins got up after a bit of dawdling. His pockets were laden with something, but I decided not to bother pointing it out. Is he pocketing the Ink of Fallon? Ooh. Checkpoints. Oh, okay. I was like, is this a boss fight? No, it's a checkpoint. You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully heal their HP and reset their SP upon reaching one. When all of your sinners die, you'll be brought back to your last checkpoint. Do note that the progress made beyond said checkpoint will be reset as well. Oh. Okay, obviously we're keeping everything as is. Perfect. I suppose this place is as good as any. As I opened the door, Faust suddenly stood before me. Dante, close your eyes and look for the glimmer hiding in the dark. Find the faint star of truth, twinkling gently. The star. This one won't hurt, right? Wait, nobody's dead. You don't have to do this. Dante, you can chill out. It shouldn't cause you any pain since you're simply locating it. Oh, he's just finding the star. I guess to anchor the checkpoint or something. Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and block my sight. When you open your eyes, what seems so far away will shine right into your vision. That's beautiful. That light, is it only visible to me? Not quite. Through you, now all of us can see it. Even though we're inside a dungeon, we can now reap the benefits of your ability through the star. Can you please hurry up with the clock then? I think I dislocated my shoulder. The clock? It wasn't just for show? That's not all it does. They have a really neat power. You should come and take a look, Yuri. Will no one recognize the pain I endure? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dante. Also, I was talking about Limbus with my boy Miles yesterday after stream. And it has occurred to me that this is the only game... Oh, never mind, I lied. Well, I guess kind of. This is the only Project Moon game so far that we've played that has... Like, we see the character. Like, we see the character, but we don't really control the main character. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we got to see the past forms of Aeon in Lobotomy Corp. But when we were addressed as manager, we actually had responses we could choose. And we never got to see ourselves, like, in a mirror or anything. And in Ruina, we weren't even really anybody, right? We weren't even real. We were like a fly on the wall. We controlled stuff, but we weren't actually any character. But Limbus, we both are Dante, like we hear his thoughts and he speaks from the first person perspective, but also we don't control him at all. So it's a little strange. It's a little different. I don't know if that's important at all, but it's just something I thought of. Just passed through the mind. Doom says we were the entire library, or that's my headcanon. We were Angela's ego, manifested, taking physical form. Is there a mirror world where Ricardo is a woman? Isn't there? Is it like the multiverse? Is there infinite multiverses? If so, then I would assume so. Imagine is there like a Dante ID? Can we make turn somebody into Dante and actually use him? I don't think he's much of a fighter. Ah, that felt real good. I'm dying here. What an amazing clock you've got. I haven't seen that technology anywhere. That has to be on the level of a S singularity. What wing could be responsible? Hopkins greedily stared at my head. I really tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again. Dante, why are you clutching your head like that? It's nothing. Miss Faust, can our manager not restore the lives of our guides using the clock's powers? The clock will only work for us sinners. Okay, so the clock does only work for the sinners. I guess she was just saying that we won't be able to revive anybody, revive the other fixers while we're in the dungeon. We won't be able to revive them outside of the dungeon either. Oh, gee. I suppose that's for the better. Imagine you're dragged right back to life with a gaping hole in your stomach. Wouldn't that suck? Nah, you know what? You're lucky if a hole is punched in your gut. You'd be a goner in seconds. I said gooner. You'd be a gooner in seconds. Oh, wait! No! Is that Gregor's hand? A hard tentacle erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's abdomen in an instant. All units, prepare for battle. What'd I tell you? I've always been a lucky girl. Aya! Her life has departed. Now. You'll have to keep it together. Especially in times like these, yeah. But... it's been a while since we've seen a low-grade fixer. They're not used to this. Towards the end of Ruina, I mean, they knew they've been through it. You know, all the characters we were fighting that come to the library are like all, you know, Roland at that point. Everybody had been through a ton of combat. These low-grade fixers, they don't know what it's like out here on the streets. The attack is under unusual form. It's likely that we are facing an abnormality. Manager, your command, please. I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us with tears. Nevertheless, Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties. A wise decision, manager. You can make sense of that ticking? Otis gave Hopkins a fiery glare, but soon reminded herself of her priorities and breathed into a shout. It's the manager's order, lackeys. You will surround the enemy in formation. The target is the uniform ahead. Okay. To be honest, I'm not sure if you can say that thing has a form. Slowly encroaching vines, followed by the shadow of a figure that looks to be several times taller than a human. It was approaching, be getting frightened like any foe we faced up until now. A real abnormality. This is, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm used to. None of those weird mumbo-jumbo names. We're already fighting a WoW-class abnormality? Wait, guys, we might not be prepared for this. Squad, you guys gonna give it your best shot? I won't lie to you, though. This may be a little difficult. The aberration of Snow White's apple. Yeah, I mean, so is this like a... This is like a different version of Snow White's apple? I guess? You may find abnormalities with multiple parts in the dungeons you explore. In such cases, each part will have different resistances, passives, and use different skills. We've prepared an abnormality encyclopedia for occasions like this. It lists the resistances, skills, and passives for each part. Select an abnormality to view its entry. Select it. Oh, this is what people were talking about, clicking the abnormalities to see their stats. The encyclopedia records information on abnormalities and their parts. By nature, the encyclopedia starts out incomplete. The more you fight an abnormality, the more its entry will be pinned. After enough encounters, its observation level will go up. Higher observation levels can increase the damage you deal. Okay, so the more you farm something, the more easier it is to kill it. Okay. Do they have... Is this strength 4, basically? Is that what that's the equivalent of? Alright, so what are your parts? What parts you got? Fruit, right stem, left stem, and roots. The fruit and the roots are destructible. The right stem and the left stem are destructible and severable. Okay. So they can inflict bean. They can inflict bleed. They've got green and blue attacks. Entangling roots. At the start of the turn, inflict 1 bind on all enemies. This lasts until all roots have been broken. Wait, this is sick. So if we destroy certain parts, we can disable certain passives? Oh my god. Okay, and the roots gain +2 attack power for each intact arm. We actually really like this. This is a very cool mechanic. So just green and blue, though. That's all we're facing. Guys, it's like, anybody ever played Skull Hollow? Probably not. You're into board games? Check out Skull Hollow. It's quite similar to this system. 2-player game. One person plays as the big monster. The other guy plays as a band of fox heroes. And as you take out their parts, you disable their abilities. It's quite cool. All right, what are we doing here? So everything has a different speed as well, and they have an additional die that's a block die, which I don't really know how this works. How does a enemy's defensive die work? Defensive ability, I'm not sure. I don't know, but this has 166%. Oh, it would be unopposed. Okay, yeah, so you can't clash with this anyways. So why would you ever target it? I have no idea. I'm gonna target it anyways, though. Probably stupid. Probably a bad decision. But, you know, I don't know if you guys are new here, but we quite often make bad decisions. We are favored here. Go for the housekeeping. And now we really can't redirect anything else. That's not very good. Struggling. Okay, so this is where we want to use our defensive die. Okay, we're not going to win that anyways. This This is getting clashed upon. Then we can't pull this 3. Okay, well, let's do it like this instead. This red should be pulling this. Yes. That would be better. So now we can pull this away, and then we have a one-side attack. Everything else should be getting clashed on. Perfect. You guys like that, though? Using defensive dice? Defensive abilities? Huh? Huh? Oh, and the fruit is very weak, but I don't know what it does. I guess destroying it would just get rid of its ability. Like, it just wouldn't be able to use its speed power anymore. But I think we should kill the roots. What are you weak to? Are any of these weak to piercing? No. Let's just take out the fruit, I guess. Even though there was no passives related to the fruit. What do those numbers mean? I don't know. Okay, we broke the fruit. Perfect. Nice. Counter went in. Completely calculated. Uh-oh. Did I not... I guess I must not have... Oh, maybe we didn't have enough speed. The vines growing on the ground are a hassle. Maybe there'll be a chance to get rid of them. Is it giving me tips now? Because it feels like I don't know what I'm doing. Ryoshi took some big damn. Did I not redirect that root spike attack? I must not have. I might have tried to pull it with somebody that didn't have enough speed. I do that quite often. Okay. Prepared to attack. On hit inflicts tremor. Got you. So do these have stagger numbers? Can parts be staggered? I wouldn't think so. Oh, but now that we have a part broken, we can have guaranteed one-sided unopposed attacks. Can't we? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, huh? Okay, there's one. Actually, we would be dominating here, so let me do it like that. Instead, pull this over here. Struggling hopeless. Okay, I'd rather make this a one-sided attack then. Oh, I guess maybe I should be focusing on part breaks and severs. I don't know. Is this like Monster Hunter? Am I gonna be able to collect these parts and make ego out of them? That'd be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. Nice. Okay, this is struggling. This is neutral. I actually have a decent chance of winning this one. And it inflicts Tremor Burst. Go for it. Don Quixote is a tanky girl. 107 HP. I like that too. It's you know, the knight ID, and she's the tankiest in the group. Thematic. Okay. Stim's almost dead. We are winning just about every clash. Yes. Nice. Okay, we got a part break. During focus encounters, you may occasionally be tasked to make key decisions. These require you to choose a sinner or an action based on your current situation. Wait, don't put me back into a darkest dungeon, heart of darkness you know, don't do that to me. Don't make me kill off 2 of my sinners. I don't want to make that decision again. An abnormality response may vastly differ by the choices you make, so choose wisely. Like, I can make them chill out if I'm nice to them? Checks presented by abnormalities have a required sin affinity and a threshold to pass. Choose a center with the right affinity for a higher likelihood of a success. The abnormality will react differently depending on your choice and its results. Passing the check usually gives you benefits, and failing it burdens you with disadvantages. What? A heart torn into thousands of pieces must be kept from all eyes, thus it burrowed into the ground and tangled itself. Yet someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being coiled in piercing, sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dream. The sinners... Oh, okay. Wrath advantage. The dry earth must be upturned. Which sinner was up to the task? Okay, Ishmael has a very high chance of success. This should be reasonable as long as the plan behind isn't total flotsam. Flotsam? Flotsam? Oh, and they're using their skill. Yeah, use your housekeeping skills to upturn the roots. Check passed. This is very strange, but it is a cool little addition. Ishmael walked with shaky steps with bare hands. They dug up the roots. In their hands were the doubts of others. The sinner realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their heart. What happens? The effect of entangling roots expired. But of course, I am a competent butler. Okay, so we got rid of the bind. Perfect. Okay. I like it. Cool. Awesome. I like. Oh, their fruit came back. You can regrow the fruit? Maybe they had a skill that regrew the fruit that I wasn't paying attention to. Okay, this is dominating. So definitely do that. Are they always arranged in speed order? Because it looks like it. That makes things quite simple, actually. I like that. Oh, and you cannot target broken parts. Unlike we were able to target the fruit before. Maybe we didn't actually break the fruit. Maybe I thought we broke the fruit, but we actually didn't. Okay, that's a big attack. Do that. Go there, and then you want slashing. But we want to pull this with the blue attack. Okay, I think the fruit doesn't matter. So let's see. They have a defensive ability they're using on the fruit, but I don't think it will actually do anything to us. We didn't actually fight it. Oh, maybe it will activate on our own unopposed attacks against them. I didn't even see it happen, so. Okay. We have sinking applied. The next one time the unit is hit takes 4 fixed SP damage. Units with no sanity take gloom damage. Okay. I was gonna say, you don't have, it doesn't look like they have any SP. We did get a stagger though. Perfect. So now it's just balls to the wall. Damage mode. Kill them. End the Ebony Queen's apple. Victory. We took down our first big abnormality.
뭐야? 끝이야?
I really didn't catch what the difference between severing a part and destroying a part was, but we took him down. We got it. Can you use egos? Oh, that might have been a good idea. We probably had an ego we could have used. I wasn't even paying attention. So what? That was it? I heard abnormalities were supposed to be so powerful that even suppressing them is a dangerous task. It's the clip-lot deterrence in action.
커피포트?
Huh? Coffee pots? A force that weakens abnormalities. Its original purpose is to safely supervise them in containment. As we continue our assignment in collecting more golden boughs, the deterrence will weaken as well. All this was a simple battle. Later on, one of them might take our lives more than 100-fold to handle it. That's a terrifying thought. Where did Scorps go anyway? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in. It was felled without a doubt. All thanks to your exceptional command, manager. It couldn't have disappeared into the sky. Brilliant insight as always, manager. Such possibilities cannot be ruled out. Is the tough-looking ceiling above us not a thing to you two? Over there. Listless, Yuri pointed out something. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her badly, but seeing her hold holding her own and keep her head up, I felt I should let her be and follow along with her for a while. Is that an egg? It's the core of an abnormality. When suppressed via appropriate measures, it'll be reduced to the condensed ovate form,
그리고 부화할 거예요.
and it'll hatch
이 공간에서
once enough
일정
time has
시간이
passed
지나다니.
here.
뭐? 그런 개 같은
Hatch,
일이.
you've got to be joking.
이것들이 죽지 않는다는
You mean those
소리일까요?
things won't die?
환상체는 죽지 않아요.
Abnormalities simply cannot
그래서
die.
의사의 생산을
It's one of the
위해서
factors that contributed to L-Corp's
어마어마했던
massive
거죠.
energy
이
production.
상태의 핵을 격리실에 가져다 놓는
As an employee, my job
하는
was to
일은
put the core back in its containment unit.
이젠
Now things have
바뀌었네요.
changed.
알이 다시
What can we do
깨어나기
before this
전까지
egg hatches?
림버스 컴퍼니에는
Limbus Company has a department dedicated to dealing with abnormalities like this.
그들이
They'll
회수할
retrieve them
겁니다.
for us.
그 애프터
Right.
팀이요?
Was it the after team?
안내받을
I remember
때
hearing about them
들었던
during
기억이
orientation.
그럼 시간 끌지 말고 빨리 부르지
What's
그래요.
stopping from you calling them now?
연락은
The transmission device
가능합니다.
is on Mifi.
그건 그렇겠지.
너무
Figures.
걱정할 필요는 없습니다.
No need to worry. Once we have the
한번까지만
Golden Bough,
참여하면
we'll return whether we like it or not. So we're on the second floor now? Oh, this place is just dripping Incafalin. Got Incafalin all over the place. We went down a
이곳에
floor.
다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
I didn't think I'd come back here.
대체적으로 로보토미 지부들은
Most of Lobotomy Corporation's facilities consist of multiple
그리고
floors,
각자 층마다
and each floor is expected to be occupied by an abnormality, marking its domain.
아까 그런 게 또 나온다고?
Seriously, there's more of them?
그런 그
So where'd you figure out all that info about what we'll face and stuff?
파우스트는 모든 걸
Faust
알고
knows it all.
안내에서는 비포팀이
The guide said a before team does reconnaissance in advance.
그냥 네가 관계자라서 하는 것뿐이잖아.
So you only know that because you have ties to the
틀린
staff.
말을 하진 않았잖아요.
I never claimed otherwise.
어쨌든
Anyway, this means we should expect a great threat on every floor. It'd be idiotic to advance into the unknown without making sure that we're clear of danger in at least one direction, leaving us with no choice but to take them down as we go.
파우스트가 할 말을 앗아가 버렸네요.
You took the words right out of Faust's mouth.
말하지 않더라도
Is it not a splendid thing to be able to convey your intentions before they have been verbalized?
단테,
Dante,
별을 볼 때
it's time to see the star. I'm your manager, not a scapegoat, you know. Oh, is the star leading us, like, through the dungeon? Maybe. Little baked potato. For the first 3 turns of battle, inflict 2 bind on all enemies. Oh, this is an ego gift! Whoa. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. The waiting room's where we just fought them, right? No, we just fought them in here. Am I supposed to enter, or is there like somewhere else I can go now? Oh, I see it. Yeah, we just dropped... Oh no, we were in the employee lounge and we just fought them in the passage. Now we're in the info team lobby. Okay, we're on the second floor now. And below us is some type of legendary battle. The Key Foothold. Don't know what's going on down there. Alright, so how does one equip an ego gift? Ego. Mayhaps? Oh, and does each ID have their own, like, sanity debuffs if they drop too much sanity? That's what it looks like. Just click on the center portrait in battle. Oh, okay. Got you. Alright. We need slashing damage. Do you deal slashing? No, you don't. Alright, we're good.
버틀러 차원 가방. 준비
This is an
완료했습니다.
item you collect. Okay. Another veteran appeared in the dark carrying a depressed aura. Oh, he's full on bugging. His sparkling old badge seemed to signify a high rank once held. Manager Gregor.
당신 얼굴은
I think I remember that face of
알것
yours.
같아.
But why?
자네 부장이었다.
I was the head manager of your team. Decrepit G Corp head manager.
혼자 도망친 것도 모자라.
Not only did you desert us, you now have the audacity to take the lives of your old comrades, my subordinates.
이봐.
Look, the war ended a decade ago. I guess some folks still haven't let go of their obsolete ranks, huh?
벗어나지 못했나?
I think, were these like soldiers? I think that these were all soldiers that got experimented on to become bug people to fight in some war. That's what they're making it seem like.
끝나?
Like, did the government turn them into bug people? Ended. Nothing has ended. Nothing has ended, damn it. The war may have been over for you when you deserted G-Corp. We're fighting for our lives on the battlefield to this day. As much as I didn't want to relate to you this way, I'm not really that different here. And you ought to understand, Gregor. There's only one verdict that awaits deserters. You say that like it means something, but it's against company policy to carry out summary execution for personal revenge, my head manager. No such thing as a government here? Maybe it was the head then. Did the head turn them all into bug people and send them out to go fight in the outskirts or something? Close enough. I think I'm close enough. G Corp. I wonder what the G stands for. Gay? No, I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. We're back to combo fights. That's right. We're not doing our we can't direct our attacks anymore. Okay, so I mean, I guess that's how it is then. In these kind of fights, whoever has the lowest speed will always be the one to do the unopposed attack. Oh, I do remember there being a war. Doom's right. That's right, there was a major war. The war that Roland fought in. The Smoke War. I remember. Okay, give me my defensive here. Favored. What deals more damage here? This one? A Smoke War. Where they wiped Roland's memory. But these guys obviously remember the war. What just happened? Why did Radeon get timed out? Borrowed time. Is this a passive that I wasn't aware of or something? Where'd you get that? And look at all the... Yeah, look at that. Look at all the ego stuff we have accumulated. Does this carry out throughout the entire dungeon? I'm sure we haven't just generated this all right now. Oh, that's what that was! I get it now. On the side, whenever I was looking at the different sin types, this is the amount of them that we just had accumulated up to that point. Right? So do these carry over throughout, like, the entire game? Oh, max says it only carries over per dungeon. I guess I did check. It was later in the dungeon. Okay, so I should save these for the boss fights. I get you. I get you now. Okay. I understand it now. It all makes sense. I get you. I do a little bit of resonance right there. Yeah, just res up. Just get mega resonance. We love the resonance. Isaac asked, why does everybody have subscriptions? We have some very, very generous people that like to donate like 50 subscriptions at a time. 50, what's it called? Memberships. People love to give memberships around here. Alright, you're staggered. This other guy is like a nobody. Yeah, you're done. This guy like a little mini boss. He has minus 30 sanity right now. I don't know how we did that to him. Bro is messed up. He might have PTSD from the war. Oh, well, he doesn't have PTSD anymore. I think we cured it. No more PTSD. It's gone. It's gone forever now. Perhaps the time this ex-soldier spent off the battlefield was long enough to rust his prowess. The head manager, who must have defeated countless enemies in his glory days, was now nearing his own end.
널
You were
존경하는 자들도
once
있었지.
well respected, Gregor.
존경해달라고 부탁한 적은
I never really asked for
더 이상은
respect.
전진하지 마라.
Don't proceed any further. Only hell awaits you.
미안하지만 그러기는 힘들.
Sorry, but I don't think I can follow your advice.
일하지 않으면 잘리게.
I ought to be a go-getter if I don't want to get fired.
돈에
Have you abandoned your honor
권력의 훈장이란
for
걸
some
팔아야
pittance? I sold that away long ago, right with my metal. Landlord couldn't wait for rent any longer. A bitter smile appeared on the head manager's face. He can smile with that thing?
너다.
You're no different from us. In the end, we're nothing but disgusting pests. He took a few more shallow breaths, then ceased to move.
어이.
Hey, mind if I borrow a cig?
이번만이다.
Just this once. Gregor put the borrowed cigarette next to the one he already held in his mouth, then lit it and tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander.
미안.
Sorry, didn't want to share mine with that thing. Ryoshu gave a snort. The smoke from Gregor's cigarette lingered with the prevailing silence in the air for a short while. I wonder, why did that guy have bug face? I guess some people just have different bug forms. Gregor's just got the arm. I mean, that's kind of fortunate. If it's just random, if you have, if you're gonna get like a bug head, bug arm, like I said, bug peen. I mean, imagine you get injected with a bug serum. You got bug peen for the rest of your life. That would suck. That's literally a worst case scenario. You can't, it doesn't even help you in combat. And now, after the war, you can't get none. You go out to the club, all right? You're having a great time, bring her back home. You can't proceed any further. All right, there is no progression there. I don't know why I don't know why that would happen. That would be quite unfortunate. All right, are these the same? Effective affinities, yellow, purple. I will say it is kind of annoying. You have to like back out. Oh, we get to fight this guy again. Pectulum ire. Or we can go fight two of them that we've never fought before. Oh, it's only one of them actually. Let's go fight. We've already fought this guy again, so I want to fight. I've already fought this guy, so I want to fight him again. Go for it. So, but what is with the slash here, y'all? Why is there a 2 out of 5 on the affinities? Because aren't these just showing the amount of ego resources we've gathered up to this point, or no? Are these not related to the amount of resources we've gathered? Because it definitely looks like it. The slash means how much you use them in your equipped egos. How? The slat. Wait. Doom says 2 out of 5 means you can generate 2 of that resource and your current ego consumes 5 total. Okay. I can generate 2.
제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라.
Like a maximum of 2?
이곳부터는 폐장병들이 머물렀던 흔적조차
There
보이지
appear to be
않네요.
no more signs of the ex-soldiers from this point onward.
더 이상 전진은
I always forget Sinclair exists. This guy's coming along with us the entire time. Like every now and then he just pops up and he's like, oh jeez, he's basically Morty. I think Sinclair might actually just be Morty. But it's like I totally forget that he's been coming along with us this entire time. He just pops up out of nowhere. Like, oh Jesus, Shamel. I don't want the bug guy to kill me. The commander did warn us not to go further. As we proceeded, we discovered bodies that seemed to have been there for quite some time.
이건 우리 아니
These are
벨사 직원들의
no
시체.
L Corp's employees.
던지로 맞은 흔적이야.
I see traces of blunt instruments. All the bodies share them, in fact.
관리 기록서.
A management report.
이건
This
환상체
document
관리법에
contains
적어진
instructions for keeping
문서예요.
abnormalities in check.
보통 관리 업무를 지정받으면 지도할
Normally,
정도로
employees
암기를
tasked with
하거니
catering to abnormalities memorize the instructions to the point of reciting them flawlessly. They don't usually carry notes like these.
추측컨대
I dare suspect that no remaining employees had the necessary information when an abnormality breached.
아직 격리실로
The
옮겨놨지
eggs weren't
않은
moved into
아직도
containment yet. That could be the case. There are way too many corpses
대체
here.
어떤 환상체길래
What
이렇게
kind of
큰 수를
abnormality
지르는지.
could have massacred all these employees? Wait, what's this smell? You see, our office purchased an expensive device the other day.
뭐라는 거냐?
What are you on about? Sources suggest that toxin levels started to rise after a certain floor.
아, 아까부터 귀에서
Oh, I've been bleeding from my ears a bit. Is this okay? No pathos without adverse. I was told that continued exposure to it may cause bleeding. Like that. There's Ebola in the air? They've all got Ebola. All of the sinners have Ebola. How are you so fine, though?
이거
This
예전에
is...
보급되었던
It's the anti-abnormality gas grenade supplied to employees.
시체들 사이에서
One must have gone off somewhere between the bodies here. Wait, they didn't bring a gas mask for Yuri? True. The toxicity levels do appear to be intense around this area. Hopkins had put on a gas mask before we noticed.
우린 저런 거 없어?
Hey, now, what about us?
제공되는 보급품은 따로 없었습니다.
We weren't granted any additional supplies. You slippery rat, you knew all this time. You're not getting away with this. Heathcliff stopped mid-sentence and fell to one knee.
흥분하면 혈류가 더 빨라집니다.
Your blood flow will quicken if you're
보급이 더
agitated.
커진다는 거죠.
In other words, the toxin will spread faster.
자리에서 되도록 날
Try to remain calm, minimize movement, and breathe at regular intervals. Hopkins, why?
왜
Why didn't you tell me about this? I've got a question for you too, Yuri. Why would I make our office waste our precious funds on expensive gadgets for dead weight like you to use? If you're being real, it's a miracle that you managed to join us in the first place. Maybe Aya took pity and gave you special treatment. But she's gone now, so who cares? Sneaky blighter. Is that how you want to live? Don't be silly. Everything's fair game for a fixer. Hearing that the red gaze had company tickled my curiosity, but as it turns out, you were just a bunch of ragtag lunatics who thought it'd be a good idea to walk straight into these facilities with zero prep. What a sick joke. Can't do anything but watch. Feeling the ire towards him, Hopkins backed away and scurried to the exit. Well, at least I managed to grab an armful of Incaphalin thanks to you. I'll write in my report that you all went missing. Cause, suffocated to death. Is just too embarrassing. Ta-ta. Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose to her hands. And she's not the only one. Radia, Heathcliff, and the other sinners are suffering from blood loss too. Gregor? I took this with me so you could have something to remember her by. He has the gas mask! Yes! Is Hopkins our new Philip? Hopkins is giving up new Philip vibes. He was holding the same type of gas mask as the one Hopkins wore. But why?
아야씨가
Heard Aya gave you a special treatment, didn't she? This is as good as yours then.
옷 없이 기어들어온
As for unprepared band of lunatics, we do have a way out. Don't worry about us. Coughing up blood, Yuri put on the mask. I know he's right. I know earning recognition from an office of strangers is a hard thing to do. Even if I take on all kinds of errands day and night. There were only 3 minutes left until the branch was locked down. Initiating site burial. The doors are about to close on me. Energy transfer is 85% complete. Yuri, don't leave me behind! Yuri! So what else am I supposed to do? Is it so wrong that I survived? Should I have been buried alive alongside my co-workers? When the whole building was going under. Also, the abnormalities won't escape. It's a sin. At least down here. That stings a little, Gregor. Standing astounded, I snapped back to reality and checked on all the sinners. Half of them had already passed away on the floor, and Ishmael's head drooped just after she said her last words. A sin. But so what, buddy? You've got to live on like it's nobody's business. Laying guilt on yourself over spilt milk will wear your heart out. With Gregor drawing his last breath. Yuri and I became the only surviving members standing in the area. I wonder if the reason, like, obviously, you know, it's a group of sinners. Are they all sinners because they all have some type of big thing they did in their past that resulted in them being basically, like, almost like exiled from the city or the rest of the city folk? Are we gonna go through, is each canto gonna be like a backstory of the different sinners and understanding them and understanding, like, what they did? Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew mechanical ticking was all Yuri could hear, but I did my best to communicate my message to her nonetheless. Imagine being Yuri right now. You're in the... Your friend died. You just got betrayed by the only other guy that was on your squad. All the people that came down here with you have just died, and now you're just next to a standing clock. A man clock who can't speak to you. Devin is really A-ing? Why am I A-ing? why am I A-ing? I think Dante may be A-ing. But I may be Dante. Where did I go? What was I saying? I know. Yuri ended the conversation with not a word after. After a long period of awkward gloom, the toxic gas finally dispersed.
괜찮은 것 같네요.
Looks like it's okay now. Oh yeah. I'll give you a hand. Let's go bring your people back to life. Saying that, Yuri took the gas mask off and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulder one by one. Is there like a dialogue speed option here? No. Oh. Don't click that. It doesn't look like it. Unsure what to say for her, I remained quiet. Yash says, while all the cantos are based off a book, it's mostly in a loose manner, because if Limbus Heathcliff act like book Heathcliff, that'd not be very good. What are the cantos? What, like, why are we on Canto 1? What is a canto? Why are they called cantos? Doomsday Clay Doll and Pactulum Ire. Well, these guys don't have special scientific names either. Maybe these guys just have weird names. I don't know. Cantos are story chapters. Ah, that makes sense. I understand. Oh, we're in another focus battle. That makes sense. Okay, well, you have to clash against this, so can you beat it? Dominating. Favored. Okay. Wait, but the blunt does just way more damage, though. No, it doesn't. I lied. I lied. I apologize. Favored. Dominating. I'll take it. Is this guy not attacking? Oh, he had a speed of 5. Oh, I didn't even realize. Hold up. Okay, I gotta fight you. My bad. My bad, fool. There you go. So they're gonna get a... Okay, they're gonna get an unopposed attack no matter what, because nobody can redirect this 3 then. Unfortunate. It happens. It happens. Good.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
I think that the defensive abilities can only proc once. I was thinking about, like, if we're getting attacked by 2 attacks, is it worth doing a defensive ability? But I think it would only proc against the first attack that was coming at them. I even checked to see, did these guys have multiple body parts? I don't think so. No, it would show. Yeah, they would have different, it'd be different coins if they did. Favored, neutral, dominating, yes please. Dominating, yes please. And then just throw some little one-sided attacks in there. One-sided attacks. I don't think I'm ever gonna call them unopposed attacks. Just not in my... Not on my radar. I haven't said it in so long. We've been playing Runa for much too long to start changing from one-sided attacks to unopposed attacks. I think Dante forgot to rewind Heathcliff. I'm sure he's fine. We can come back and get him later. We can go back and get Heathcliff later. The canteen. This is another big Abno fight. Were those abnormalities responsible for killing all the employees? I doubt that. If my guess is right.
선박을 주시하십시오, 관리자님.
Keep your eyes ahead, manager. There's another one of them. A humanoid being wearing the head of a statue was sitting against the wall.
안녕.
Hi.
너희도
Are you here to draw your lot?
사원증
Gather all your IDs and give them to me. Then we'll find the winner.
당첨자를 고르는 거야.
Oh, the IDs are in the universe? I thought the IDs were like... Wait, how do you know what an ID is? Are you breaking the fourth wall? Or maybe she just means their identification cards. Not like the IDs. Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. She's talking about employee ID cards. Its hand was barely grasping onto the strap of an employee ID card. Alex was the name written on.
알렉스.
That's Alex?
제정신이 아닌데.
Oh, Heathcliff did
당첨자
survive.
타령은 뭐야?
Gone nuts, hasn't she? And what's with the babble about winners?
어떤 환상체들은
Some abnormalities demanded regular offerings as part of the managerial guidelines.
그쪽으로 가면 안 돼.
You shouldn't go that way.
찾아낼
They will
거야.
find you.
그리고 결국
And the offering happened, didn't it?
네가 뽑을
It's your turn to draw. Offering?
인신 공양을 하지 않으면
What happens if no human sacrifice is made?
그건 몰라요.
We never found out. We followed every procedure without fail. I guess it escaped and started killing people left and right.
그
Ah,
환상체라는
that
건
abnormality
되게
must have been one spineless bugger. Does it thwack victims in the back of the head?
이게 무슨 말이에요?
What do you mean?
단체로 눈이
Did you all get
삐기라도
jabbed in the eyes or what?
그건 사람이
Those wounds were
무슨
clearly
뜻이야.
left by
서로
humans.
한 대라도
You can
더
tell they were
때리는
beating the
기회가
shite out of each other.
저 등신들은
Those
니들끼리
thickos killed each other in a fight.
왜
But
그런
for what
거예요?
reason?
뻔하지.
It's clear as day.
누가 무너지고 한동안
Probably figured they could survive a while even after the branch was buried.
꾸준히 사람을
Keep offering
바치기만
folks from time to
한다면
time,
언젠간 구조가
and the rest might get rescued one day.
제비 뽑기로 몇 달은 버텼겠지.
Guess they kept the lots going for a few months. It was the safest way they had to keep the thing in check.
근데
Problem though?
희생자가
You think the one picked as the fall guy would gladly accept his fate?
내가 죽을 바엔
If I was them, I'd rather strangle the bloke next to me. Better them than me, ain't that right?
그렇게 흘러갔겠지.
And the rest is history, I bet.
그러다 마지막으로
And the
살아남아서
last survivor put on the stone mask belonging to the statue heads,
인신 공양을
believing that it'll
피할
save her
거라고
from being
생각했는데
sacrificed.
그럴 리가 없어요. 알렉스는
That can't
자기가
be.
살려고 남을
Alex would kill
죽이겠지.
others just so she could live.
네가 어떻게 알아?
How do you know that? You can't even be sure if that's actually Alex or not.
한 가지
Let me
조언을
give you a tip.
그들이
You'll be much better off going on your own foot before they come take you.
이만 떠나지. 이제는
Let us be on our way. This person will perish before long. While everyone else moved along, Yuri remained in place and continued to stare down the statue-clad individual.
잘못이 아니었어.
It wasn't your
알고
fault.
있지?
You know it's not right.
두고 가.
Leave me behind, Yuri.
제발 날
Please,
두고 가.
leave me. Time to go. Drawing the lots. Not the meat men. What is with Project Moon and little meat men? Why must we always fight the meat men? Okay. We do get another decision here, though. Why do they put it so far on the right or on the left? They're rummaging through corpses looking for something. Relentless demands for an offering ring in the ears. They look like they might jump at us at any second. You see a dying person nearby gasping for airs. Should you offer this person up or offer the person? All allies lose SP, gain an ego gift. Don't offer the person. Begin a combat encounter, win to gain a stronger ego gift. Or offer a sinner. That's crazy. I don't know what offer a sinner would do, but I think that I would like a stronger ego gift. What happens if we offer a sinner? That seems insane. Don't offer the person. Angered by your inaction, the clay dolls attack you. Win the next battle, gain ego gift. Bloodied Mask of Devotee. I didn't even check to see if we could use that other gift. Oh, there's special announcers? Ricardo. The Full Stop office? Netzak? What are you guys doing here? Obviously, you guys don't even see the announcer because my webcam is covering it, but it's whatever.
제 형태를 갖추지 못하리라.
Let's do this. Oh, the Ebony brooch automatically goes off. It's right there. Okay, sick. So they already start with bind 2. Wow, they have bind 2 and they still rolled a 4 and a 3. Okay, this is targeted fight? Yes. We're fighting their heads. Understood. Dominating. Don't mind if I dominate. Neutral. Dominating, yes. This is a 4. Let me do it here because this is a 1. There's gotta be a better one here. Yeah. What is the highest percentage? 200% and it's favored. Yeah, let's go for the blue actually. Oh no, we do want dominating. Orange would be better. Okay. Make sure that's where the clash is happening. The Bugushi? El Nofo, what is a Bugushi? Actually, your message just says Bugsy. I read it as a Bugushi. Maybe I'm wrong. Where is Hogma? Where is he? I don't think Hogma's coming back to us anytime soon.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Goodbye, little fella.
결국은
Thank you for the ego gift.
떨어지죠.
Demon Blocks will press P and enter. How did you know? You predicted it. I don't think it's that bad to do a little win rate there. All allies gain +5 offense level and +5 defense level. Is this like only for the rest of the... This has to be like for the rest of the dungeon or something, right? We don't just have permanent +5 power now forever. That'd be insane. Critical abnormality block. Who are we fighting? Did it tell me? Okay, wait, I should actually look at this. Blunt, yellow, purple. Okay. You do have a yellow attack. And it is... You also have a blunt attack. Purple, no blunt. And that's the only other two level 2 IDs that we have. And we probably should bring a little bit yellow, but it's not... I mean, this is so easy. It really doesn't matter who we bring. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Whoa. The Doomsday Calendar. Okay, what do you do? I don't know. It's only an HE class. We took down a WoW. Why would we fight a WoW first and then fight an HE? All allies gain +1 offense level and defense level. Can I use it? Or is it like a passive? I don't know. That just seems really good. That just seems really, really freaking good. Okay, purple's favored. Do we have a dominating coming in here? No, only favorites. Okay. Go here, and then give me a good favorite attack. Actually, we want to be dealing blunt damage if possible. Oh wait, I can't even pull that. We can only pull this with Ishmael. That's fine. Okay, everything else is one-sided attacks. Do blunt if possible. Actually, it'd be better if we clashed there. Okay, this guy just doesn't attack? Maybe he's gonna summon more little men. There's obviously these little henchmen, these little hooligans. Not hooligans. I didn't mean to call them that. Are very weak. The abnormality looks upset. It seems to want something, but what should we give? A sacrifice. We must sacrifice one of our own. Inflicts bind and bleed. Okay. But they rolled 1 on everything. Oh, and 2 of their attacks require 2 hands. So if we can take out their hands, we're good. And each hand is destructible and severable. Maybe that is based off the type of damage you deal. Maybe like severable means you're dealing slashing damage and destructible means you're using blunt damage. Give Sinclair. No, we cannot sacrifice Sinclair. He did nothing wrong. We're not sacrificing Sinclair. He doesn't deserve this. He's a good man. Favored. Neutral. Give me this then. Actually, it'd be better here. This fort. We need a target. And then, nice, okay. And then Don Quixote can pull this. Perfect.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Guy has a lot of health though. Why are we always fighting the Meatmen? What is with that? What is with Project Moon and the Meatmen? Like, you've got the, you know, the puppets were Meatmen in Ruina. The Warp Train, Tamari. Is there a Tamari ID? I would love to have a Tamari ID. That'd be awesome. But, you know, we had all of Lovetown was meat people. Now we're fighting the statue meat people. They love the meat. Maybe they're sponsored by Arby's. There are many ways to calm one down, but this abnormality seems to like the gifts the most. A fresh batch of blood might be able to appease it. Offer a clay doll or offer a sinner. Is offer a sinner like available? Or offer a clay... Oh! Wait, why can we not... Why can I not offer a clay doll? Because I killed them all? Offer a sinner? It looks like one of the sinners will have to do a clay doll's job. Who would appease the abnormality? Are they going to die? Look, if any of you had to go, probably Yingling. And also he has very high. I didn't even see that. See, that's why we're choosing. That's why we're choosing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually cannot remember his name, but that's why we're choosing Yingling. Because he's got the very high. Not because I was gonna choose him either way. It appears that Yi Sang's blood was fresh enough to satiate the abnormality. He calmed down for a bit. Oh, because he only just wants some blood. Yeah, 20 HP. All of his parts gain 3 attack power down. That's fine. I thought it was a blood sacrifice. It wasn't like a murder sacrifice. This might be slightly... How is it slightly racist? It's very close to his name. It's not like I'm calling him... Okay, you're gonna get me to say something bad. It's not like I'm calling him Ching Chong. I'm calling him Yingling. Okay? And his name is Yi Sang. I gave the Frenchman the obvious French accent. Where he has a normal voice. I'm trying my best here. There's many names to go off of. I'm doing my best to remember these names. I promise you, I harbor no hatred for him. I actually quite like the fella. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like a very fine gentleman. I would never... Don't laugh at me like that. I would never, ever talk badly about him. How did we do 5 clashes last time, by the way? Call him David Blocks? Why would we call him David Blocks? Yeah, that's fair. No, that's okay. You guys can call me David Blocks. If I'm calling him Yingling, you can call me any variation of D Blocks. It's only fair. One of these attacks is gonna go through. What is this? On hit inflicts bleed count next turn. That's not a big deal. What are these other ones? Yeah, we want to kill the dolls first before dealing with the calendar anyways. And he has attack power -6. Yeah. We can let him go through. Oh, I can't redirect anything, though. Was anybody attacking? That's fine. That's really not fine. It's okay. It's whatever. Just go for a one-sided attack, Don Quixote. You're supposed to be our tank. God, you can deal so much damage. Otis says I would never call you such degrading name, Manager. Only fools would call you anything but Manager or Manager Devin. Thank you, Otis. At least I can get some respect around here. Thank you, Otis. I appreciate you. But I do also accept Dante Blocks. Dante Blocks is also a suitable name. I will allow that. Oh, we staggered the calendar. Will you take a look at that? Hey, can any of you dominate? Yes. You dominate here. You dominate here. And then both these attacks go one-sided mode. Perfect. I think we've got him here. I'm not sure if like killing the big boss abnormality would be enough to like end the fight. We probably could have just targeted him first, but I don't think it did. I think we have to kill the dolls anyways. Finish him. Yes. Don Quixote, my goat. Whoa. What happened here? He revived? Phase 3? Okay. That's fine. No, we can do that. We can do a phase 3. Okay, you're gonna have to clash here with the dominating attack. That's perfect. Neutral. Neutral. I don't mind using a Blockskis. Oh wait, we can use the ego. We have ego now. That'd be better. We got all kinds of... Wait, we should just use all the egos. Can you only use one ego per turn or something? No. Use the egos. What is she doing in the room? She's having a great time. La Sangre de Sancho. There we go. Okay, so we're still clashing on those two. Because this is probably the... Well, we still have another boss after this, right? I think so. But we're finally using the ego. My brain is finally turned on. Okay. You go here. You have to clash against this. Nobody else can pull it. And then Don Quixote. Actually, definitely use this instead. Yeah, use your ego attack. And Don Quixote will use their ego attack against the big old meat face. Okay, I was gonna say, that's all it is? No, it's gonna have a cool animation. Forest for the flames? That did like no damage. Aggressively reading your book? There, that's the damage we need. See, Yi-Sung? Alright, I'm telling you, Yi-Sung's cool. I like him. Dude does some damage.
달려라 루신한테. 정의는
Whoa!
승리한다.
The Lance of Justice! 5, 7, 9, 10, 18 damage. It was ineffective though. Can you see what they're resistant to? Well, they have a passive that inflicts burn on all enemies. I don't like that. Resistances. I'm guessing this bar, I don't know. It says, it's kind of hard to understand what this means. I'm guessing they're resistant to all damage. Like, is it, would the bar be like in the middle if they were normal to it, and then down here if it was fatal? Look on their respective part. Oh, okay, that's right, because it is technically, yeah, they had multiple parts. It's just they only have one part right now. Okay, I see. So the face is fatal to blunt damage, but resistant to pierce. Got you. I understand. Okay, what can I pull from you guys? Dominate there. Favored. Yellow seems to be going crazy against these guys. Yellow is definitely the move. Okay, so we want to use... So these piercing attacks are really poo. So I'm actually gonna do... Oh, do you guys even have enough speed? Okay, you guys do have enough speed. Like, this would be a better win rate to use the purple against this fella down here. But we really do want more damage on this guy's face on the Doomsday Calendar. So we're gonna throw the purple over here. Instead have a one-sided attack from Don Quixote. And then we can have Yi-san come from behind. Now we can get the blunt damage in. Perfect. God. No, stop winning. Stop winning. Stop winning with all the coins. To weaken the flame, you'll need cool water. Since we aren't carrying any buckets of water, we should offer up someone cool instead. I'm not sure if that really tracks, to be completely honest with you. We need to offer up someone cool instead. I think everybody's pretty cool. Offer a sinner. I think we have more agency over the decision if we use a sinner. Looks like one of the sinners will have to do a clay doll's job. Whose heart would be the coldest among them? Sure, let's give Radiana a chance to prove herself. I mean, I don't think Ishmael is very cold. I think she's quite nice. I think she's quite lovely. Oh my god. Okay, check passed. Radion was able to cool the abnormality's fervor. The flame shrunk to a flicker. Radion loses 30 HP. The calendar loses 100. And the frenzy of Doomsday Calendar expires. You sense a dangerous glow. He's at 66 HP. Oh my god. Unclashable targets allies. He's eating them all. He's eating all of them. Run, little dolls, run! Wait, we can save them. We can save the dolls. I just have to kill him in time. You guys don't deserve this. This says unclashable. So these should be one-sided attacks, right? Oh, I didn't realize. Radion got staggered? Is that because she took the damage? The damage actually kind of enough to stagger her? Oh no. Wait. Don't eat them. Don't eat them. I think that they're gonna do it. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, clay dolls. The stars are twinkling. When they shine, they'll rob us of all our sight. What gift would the stars like? Wait, we have to keep offering more sinners? I should have used the clay doll. I should have used the clay doll. Manager, they are dolls, but they're like meat people dolls. What voice could lull the stars to sleep? Ishmael could definitely lull me to sleep. Ka-ching! Ishmael is a lullaby brought their star to a deep slumber. Their starlight will leave us be for a while. Ishmael, no! Abnormality suppressed.
저는 유능한 버틀러니까요.
No! Ishmael!
주인님,
No! It should have been Sinclair.
지키지.
2층에는
Oh.
구더기들이 많이 보이네.
Ishmael's probably my favorite out of all of them. Never roll double tails? Is that why she took extra damage? Or was she gonna take that much damage anyways? No. The floor is crawling with maggots. These bugs aren't so bad after the last floor's abnormality. Don't want anything like that ever again.
그거 그렉이 들으면 기뻐하겠다.
Sure, Greg would be glad to hear that. Aren't you, Buggy Buddy? But Gregor wasn't paying attention to Rhodia.
다들 아까부터
Don't you all hear something?
소리라면 계속 들렸잖아요.
Ishmael!
로저 씨,
You're
이
alive!
상황에서까지 배가 고픈 거예요?
We've been hearing a constant growl. Rhodia, are you really that hungry at a time like this?
그런 건 모르는 척하는 거야.
Hey, you're supposed to let that kind of stuff slide. Please, girl?
그거 말고
No, no, not that. It's like... For the first time on the expedition, Gregor walked ahead of the group and opened the door next to him as if by some compulsion.
잠깐, 거긴 환상체 격리실.
Wait, that's a containment unit! It's like that time. No, the door was already open. Gregor gazed into the shower of golden light pouring from the room. Gregor!
시간 여행이라도 하는
Did we
건가요?
travel back in time? I see an overcast sky. Cries and screams twist and ring out at a distance. And in that sky, gunfire and artillery create a cacophony.
딱 보면 모르는가. 이곳은
Isn't it clear enough? This is
당장
a battlefield. The heart of it.
이건
Am I dreaming or a nightmare?
악몽?
Why here again?
왜 또다시
Oh my god, yeah, look at the bug people. Some people did get wings.
그러니까 왜 전장 한복판에
So
있냐
why the
말이야?
hell are we in a bloody battlefield?
거 아니야?
Is this a trap or something? No, we're on the right track.
멀지 않은 곳에
The essence of the technology we were looking for is not far from here. You mean the Golden Bough?
네,
Correct.
다들 이곳이
You
언제
recognize when this
이라는
was.
게 있다면 한눈에
Anyone with
알아보기
functioning eyes should know at a glance. I actually don't. I confess.
관리자님은
It's
모르는
obvious
게
that you wouldn't recognize this, manager.
관리자님께서
You don't have eyes that fit conventional definitions.
변명이라고 하나요?
Was that the best excuse you have? Otis cleared her throat as to mask her embarrassment, then turned her narrow gaze to the battlefield.
소속을 과시하는 듯한
Judging from the
형형색색
colorful wave of
촌스러운
garish
깃발들이
flags
깃든
showing off
곳에서
the factions in play,
연기 전쟁이 발발한
this is at least 70 days into the smoke war. So this is the smoke war.
입니다, 관리자님.
This concludes briefing, manager. Suddenly there was a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
미쳤어? 어서 대피해.
Are you out of your minds? You need shelter now! You'll age rapidly if exposed to that bomb's blast.
직원들은
The outpost next to ours turned into a nursing home. They can't even walk without sticks.
이 자식은 누군데 아는 척을?
Who the hell are you and why do you act like you know us?
그레고로 과장님.
Oh, Manager Gregor, my respects, sir. The bandaged man snapped to attention and saluted Gregor as soon as he saw him. You
저를 모르시겠죠?
wouldn't recognize me, sir. I'm Toma from Biomimetics Maintenance.
선발 대열에 계신
I thought you were part of the front unit. I didn't expect to find you here at the back.
장비를 해야 하는 거면
Are you on your way to the front?
도와드릴까요?
I could help you get there since the augmentation on my legs allows me to jump.
말만 들어도 징그러.
Well, that sounds gross. Toma looked at Rhodia with suspicion.
방금 무슨 말을?
You, what did you just...
아 도마 대리
Hey, Toma. So you're an assistant manager, regular staff?
2등 사원.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm an assistant private, sir. Or you see, she's a new hire who had a procedure not too long ago, so still getting over the confusion, you know. I'll give her a good talking to.
그렇군요. 아무리 그래도
Ah, I get it.
전시의
Our
준비도
corporation
안
must be
됐고.
getting desperate, sending unprepared employees to battle.
미안하네. 내가
Yeah, we're sorry for the trouble.
있어서.
I've got to take her somewhere quick. Oh. Was the smoke war a fight between wings? Is that why in the beginning Gregor mentioned that it doesn't happen often, but sometimes the wings fight? And when they do, it's big. This was a fight between G Corp and another company, another corporation? Specifically between G Corp and L Corp? Oh, okay, did it take you 2 games to realize that? They never mention it. They say it in the... I mean, they do mention in Ruina, obviously they go over the smoke war, but I don't ever remember them saying anything about Lobotomy Corp being involved in one of the wars. It was mentioned in Lobotomy Corp with full details, by the way. Shh, I don't remember that. I don't know what are we talking about. You guys think I remember anything from L Corp? I don't remember anything from L Corp. What even happened in Lobotomy Corp? That was a long time ago. Yeah, we're sorry for the trouble. I've got to take her somewhere real quick. Gregor practically yanked himself out of the conversation and hurriedly walked back to Faust.
파우스트 씨.
Just what's going on, Faust? These are
기억이잖아.
my memories.
정확히는 자아 심도예요.
They're in the fathoms of your ego, to be precise.
마음속에 나
An open path in your psyche. In other words, we've entered your heart and mind, Gregor. I mean, guys, it's been like 3 to 4 months since we played Lobotomy Corp. Cut me some slack. Cut a brother some slack. Etch Doomsday. On the first turn of battle, inflict 1 burn on enemies 5 times. How many battles do we have to get through here? Oh, everybody got healed. Yes! Ishmael, you're back! Perfect. Okay, we can do 2 optional fights over here, it looks like. Because obviously this is where we're supposed to be going. But, dude, this is some sick art. Look at this. I wonder what this flag is of. Is this like a corporation's flag? And look at this guy's got the hair across head. I like it. Okay, we're gonna head this way. Defense line 237, 1100 hours. And put Ishmael back on squad.
예술이란
또
것을
battle.
보여주지.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Everything is wobbling. I forgot Yuri was with us. It would appear that psychogenic pressure is rising. You should be fine.
불안한 악몽을 꾸었던 적이 있었던 것
I think I once had an unsettling nightmare. Maybe I'm still in one even now. In this dream, there are only 2 colors in the room where I stand. The blue covering every wall, and the dangling dot of red. I know how to get out of here too. All I had to do was stretch out my arm and cut the hanging apple. The people in blue coats seem to think I failed to understand that. They would come in several times a day and explain it to me, over and over. Unfortunately for them, that wasn't the part I struggled to understand. When I finally gave up thinking about it, and the sliced apple fell to the floor, the door was open. I don't remember what drove me to do it. Maybe I was exhausted mentally, or maybe I thought to resign myself to it. In either case, what I do remember is my desire to break free from the nightmare.
드디어 해냈네.
You finally did it. I know you could. The surgery was successful after all.
앞으로도 그렇게 하면
You just have to
되겠구나.
keep it up. Shove up the apples in front of you. Simple, isn't it?
아, 맞다.
Oh, right. Happy 15th birthday. He was turned to a bug boy at 15? He wasn't even a bug man yet. He was a bug boy. Okay.
포기와 체념을 통해
A nightmare I escaped through renunciation and resignation.
어느 날 아침
One day, as I
꿈에서 깨어나
awoke from my unsettling
나는 한
dreams,
마리 흉측한
I had
해충으로
found myself
변해서
transformed into some hideous pest.
사과를 조각낸다.
I cut apples in half.
어떤 건 딱딱해.
Some were hard, some crumbly,
버섯있고,
some were soft,
부드럽고.
some sappy.
입에서 퍼질 때마다
The sugary smell made me sick
불에
sometimes.
다른 건 언제였을까?
At some point, I realized something.
꿈에서 깨어났다고
I thought I
생각했지.
woke from the dream,
나는 여전히
but I was still right in the middle of that nightmare. You poor Gregor. I'm sorry, Gregor. That's a rough life. What is on y'all's limbs? Are those vines? Yeah, they have like vines growing through them as well. That's a bit strange. It's a little bit strange. All right, yeah, you were these battles. Just go win rate. Just give me win rate. I guess maybe they could absorb plant matter into themselves or something.
삶은 고통스러운
Something like that.
것만 위해
They got drip.
지불할 능력도 의사도 없다면
Oh, Doom said it's chitin plating. It looks leafy. It does look quite leafy. Maybe not. Oh, if you go this way, you get a checkpoint. I didn't realize that. I was just intentionally taking the long way,
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
so I could take the scenic route. But I'll take a checkpoint.
한가운데.
The win rate, guys. I mean, it's either I literally just swipe across the screen to do all 5 attacks very quickly, or I click win rate. There's no point in just choosing your attacks in these, like, they're trash fights. Like, it's like when you're if you're playing an MMO, you got trash mobs. You don't pay attention to every skill you're using. You just spam. You just kill them. Still in a battlefield.
같은 장소.
It's the same place as before.
조금
There's something about it is different. There's a strong tug at Heathcliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서 대피하라고. 저 폭탄에 노출되면
아.
노화가 돼. 옆둥지 직원들은 지금 전쟁이고 뭐고 지팡이 없이는
잠깐.
Didn't I see this?
예전엔 아까 그
Oh, okay, this is intentional. Okay, I was like, what is happening? Hold on, isn't he the same guy we just...
너무 걱정하지 마.
It's not a problem because Magic Gregor is with us. He doesn't suffer side effects like the rest of us. And he can regenerate his arm too. He was operated on by none other than Herman, our most skilled director.
그런 분이 후발 부대에 계시면
A hero shouldn't be on the rear guard. I'll give you a ride.
뭔데? 가까이
What the hell? Get away from me. 4 pairs of wings emerge from his back, clicking and twitching.
도망가세요.
Why are you running? You should raise G-Corp's banner and take the lead on the front lines. I never wanted any of this, not the procedure nor the war.
장 서서
Take the lead. Take the... Toma's mouth opened unnaturally and a pair of long antennae began to grow from his face.
또 싸워야 돼?
We gotta fight them again? My stomach's gonna turn.
소리지? 명령
What is this display of weakness? Do you wish to be punished for insubordination? I think we should run here.
탁월한 계획입니다.
An excellent plan, manager.
치고 빠지-
You know when to strike and when to withdraw.
뭐 이런 녀석이 다 있어?
The hell is her deal?
후퇴는
Retreat is not an option.
이해가 되지 않아요.
I don't get it.
전 직원
I heard every employee under the corporation had modifications.
이렇게까지
That can't have been this foul.
시간은 다소 다를
What we
수 있습니다.
see here may be different from actual accounts.
그리스의 기억이
The path was opened by Gregor's feelings rather than his memories.
속에서 아군들은
This is how he felt in his heart about his own
그
allies.
둥지에서 모든 직원
Did all the employees in your wing receive the augmentation procedure? Most did.
다들 동의하에
Was it done with their consent? That's so...
회사 직원들은
Did the people in L Corp consent to offering themselves up to the abnormalities? That's...
그건
I heard that was written on the contract.
우린 알지 못했지만
We were never properly informed though.
효율적인 관리를
They said
위해서는
such routine
그런
procedures should be skipped for efficient management.
그거를 직면해야
That we should face the fear. In the end,
직원들은
anyone who joined the corporation agreed to it, knowingly or not.
라고 달랐을까?
Can guess how it went for us then. Bug boys turned into bug boys against your will. So sad.
처리할 시간이야, 너희들이.
Also, these fights are even easier with all of our little upgrades. All of our ego gifts. I do like the ego gifts.
고통스러운 법.
묵은 먼지도
Yeah, also, spamming win rate allows us to progress through content much quicker. Which, like, come on, that's what we want. Don't we want to see big boss fights? Don't we want to see cool stuff? Oh, this is not the end. Okay. I was wrong.
요리 씨, 안 오군 뭐해?
Ian says, you really think Devin will ever uptie unless we tell him about threat exchange? I'm sure. I mean, that we'll get to the higher level mechanics eventually. I'm a baby. I'm a limb baby right now. I'm a Limbus limb baby. You gotta give me a second to get the information. You gotta let me soak it all in. Okay? I'm learning. What's the deal, Yuri?
잠시만요.
Give me a second, please. The gas mask fell out of my bag.
쓸모도 없을 텐데.
I don't see it serving any practical purpose now. You're only weighing yourself down.
아저씨,
I mean, it's Aya's memento.
의사 소속도 아니면서.
You indulge in the most pointless activity in the world. You aren't even from Incorp.
반대로 묶어야 돼요.
Tie it the other way. Sorry?
매듭이요.
The knot.
그렇게 묶으면
It'll come loose again if you
금방
tie it that
떨어져서
way.
안 풀리게 묶던
There's a
건데.
sailor's knot I learned on the boat. I'll teach you how to do it back on the bus. Oh,
고마워요.
thank you.
뭔데? 너네 뭔데
What now?
화하고
Since when were you
자빠졌냐?
so friendly?
유리 이렇게 된거
Yuri, you know what? Why don't you join our company while you're at it?
제가
Me?
그건
That's...
알아.
I know. We need to get the okay from Vergilius or his superiors and all that. A little suggestion doesn't hurt.
글쎄요.
I wonder.
그리고 분홍머리가
Plus, pink hair makes a perfect mascot to represent us. Come on, won't you give it some thought, please?
마스코트.
A mascot? Yuri made a smile for the first time, albeit faintly. Yuri's gonna join us? I want Yuri to join us. Also, it's definitely not pink. Yeah, I agree, Bam. That's definitely not pink, but it's okay. Okay, what is this little question mark thing? Is this an event? You hear a faint voice. Please, help. Do you follow the sound or... Run a pride check, gain an ego gift. Check out the source of the voice. The soldier was crushed in a rubble, gasping in agony. Please kill me, it hurts too much. You can't ignore this person. We will be ordered to bring the soldier to peace. Yeah, we already did this. Pride advantage. Dude, why is Ishmael just like the master of all... She's literally the master of all encounters. Nice. Thank you. The soldier's life was delivered a coup de grace by the knife. The human rhythm that rose through the blade soon ceased, and the soldier was eased into eternal rest. Ego gift shoddy dressing earned. She is such a competent butler. The most competent of all butlers. All allies get plus 10% HP, thank you. Yes. Give me that. Give me that.
전쟁은 끝났다.
The war was over.
하지만 난
Yet my doppelganger was still holding a silly pose with a confident look on his face. That's not the face I'd make.
하지만
Though, gotta give him for making the hair on my arm look as grotesque as it is real. Whose job was this?
유머가 늘었다.
I've grown fond of humor.
악몽 속에 오래 잠긴
Being consumed by the nightmare for so long must have made me crave liveliness.
새끼들은 모조리 참수시켜버려.
Those scum from G-Corp should all be sent to the gallows.
누군가 중얼거리면서
Someone murmurs, spitting on the floor.
그의 방향이 어디로
I could tell they were speaking towards
않아도 알 수 있었다.
what they were speaking towards without even looking.
그랬을까?
Knowing that,
속이
I felt nauseous.
괜찮으세요?
Sir, are you alright?
어이, 괜찮은 거야?
Hey, you okay, babe? You don't look so well.
절이었는데
I was just in the subway.
무슨 개소리야?
The hell are you blathering about?
그래. 여긴 여전히
Greg, we're still on the battlefield. Gregor groped his pockets with stumbling hands, looking for a cigarette out of habit, but soon stopped. It dawned on him as it did me. All the sinners seem to have realized it now. Toma is going to grab us and give us a warning any second now. Are you... Look, Toma, I'm starting to get sick of your pickup lines, so I'll say it once. We're not out of our minds, and the aging bomb ain't gonna hit us. What is that you got growing out of you? Is that like maggots? No. Instead of elaborating, he points up. I need help. I don't want to die. Toma was crushed to a pulp right before our eyes. There's only one thing to say in a situation like this. Run! All troops retreat! We muster up everything we can to run. The airborne hand is ever persistent and shows no signs of letting up. We're all going to get turned into pancakes. Got any bright ideas, smart one? I'm listening. There are too many variables to consider in the fathoms of the ego. I can't be very hasty with my judgment. There is no cause for hesitation. A true hero succumbs to no hardships. I don't think I want to recover a flattened body. Oh, sorry, Dante. Didn't mean it that way. It was tempting to say something back to her, but I figured now is the time to keep my mouth shut so everyone could focus on running. This is an abnormality fight? What is this? Whose hands are these? Who's this big ol' hot mama? Still thinking, are you? Eh? Well, are you, Miss Knows-It-All? If you're asking for an immediate solution, then yes, I've yet to come up with one. The only thing I can say for certain is that our objective is not nearby. Dante would have responded strongly otherwise. Me? Are you joking? That's all you've got! Heathcliff furrowed his brows, ready to snap at the unhelpful savant. But a sudden close shave with a massive palm made him focus his energy on his legs rather than his mouth. What's these? Whose hands are these? Gregor? Whoa, hey, what? Why the holdup? I think I see it now. If this world is a product of my mind. Gregor took a breather, then looked up at the sky. We shouldn't run away from that hand. Did you finally get the crackers, or what? Gregor, are you sure? My own free will never played much of a role in my life. It only makes sense that resisting is meaningless in this reflection of my mind. In that case, letting the inevitable happen might be the answer. Are you all serious? It's not like there's any other way. We're all exhausted. Besides, look at that. Paint on its nails. You don't see that kind of polish just anywhere. If that hand belongs to who I think it does, she will not stop chasing us. Faust, you said this is a path in my heart, right? And I can tell you this for sure. It's about to hit a dead end. Be it the nightmare or the road, I never went straight from that woman's control. Who is Gregor talking about? And what does he mean by a nightmare? As much as I wanted to ask him, I might as well. Soon enough, the giant hand cast its shadow over us, descending. Just before it reached us, it stopped to hold us in its grasp. Everything went dark. I felt a disorienting nausea of being lifted in the sky. Like, what? Where is Sinclair? He just pops in at random intervals. He's literally just, Sinclair is purely comedic relief. While everyone else was suffering from it, Faust and I were the only ones standing straight. I noticed that the battlefield had changed into somewhere familiar. We're back? While traversing a narrow passage, a swarm of cockroaches crawled into the way. The rustling visage is almost revolting. Do you walk past them more? All allies lose SP, or Gregor loses a lot of SP. Begin a combat encounter or win the game. I gotta get that ego gift. Gregor turned away from the carnage, discontent, soon after a crowd of angry bug soldiers came charging for us. I mean, are we even using Gregor right now? I don't think it even matters if he loses SP. Win the next battle again, ego get festered fragment. He'll be fine. We just don't use him. Just leave Gregor do his own thing.
갖추지 못하리라.
You can hang out in the back. Hello there, bug boys. Hello there, like my little bug friends. Here, let me look at their... I want to look at their arms before they die. What is that on their arms? What you got there? Doesn't it? That's literally... That's a leaf. That is 100% a leaf. Like, obviously they're supposed to be bug parts, but they're also like... They kind of look like wood. So I guess they have like sticks as well? They have wooden bug arms? I guess. Now there's the stagger. Seems like tumor growths, like the byproduct of the rampant mutations. Maybe so. Maybe they're just stick bugs. Maybe they're not cockroaches. Maybe they're just stick bugs. At the start of the turn, allies with 50% or less HP heal, or 50% or less health heal 5 HP. I like it. What are these fights? Okay, these are abnormality fights. I mean, we're close to the exit, but I don't want to like miss out on any fights or anything. I kind of want to explore the whole dungeon. Y'all think it's worth? Is it worth that for us to explore the entire dungeon? Pectulum pigurite. Hey, what are you all about? You are weak to green and blue, green and cyan, endured to purple, and take big blunt damage. Got you. I don't think I ever actually checked on these guys. Fatal to blunt. Okay, so they're both fatal to blunt. Both of them fatal to the cyan. So cyan's good, although I don't think we have anybody that does the cyan damage. A little unfortunate, but it happens. Dominating. Purple's poo, right? I thought it said purple was bad, but purple's getting a boost. Maybe I read it wrong. We dominate on every attack, so I'll take it. Aaron says dungeons stop being free roam later, so I think it's fine to utilize it while you can. Gotcha. So we'll give a good little exploration of the dungeon. Oh, it's getting a 100% boost for being blunt. Oh, so the damage... Okay, so the damage type also gives it an extra chance of winning in the clash? I was thinking I would just make it do extra damage, like it did in Ruina, but it also gives a better chance of winning the clash? Or is that 100% only for the damage? When it says plus 100%, that is just for the damage? Okay, no, just 100% boost in damage. Got you. Okay. So I guess that was being subtracted from the endured to purple, but it was still enough because they're fatal to it. They like, that was like the in calculation, I assume. Or is the sin type, or is this percentage on the sin type what they take into account for win rate? Or is that, do these have nothing to do with win rate? I don't know. Okay, this 5, oh, they're all staggered. They all got that. Well, one of you has to clash here. Okay. Heal all of them. Heal all of them, please. She's got some cool animation. I like the little shooting kick on our Radion ID. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't really get rewards for winning the fights, right? I mean, it's only level. But we are building up our encyclopedia. Let's go do all the fights. I don't mind. If we get to fight new enemies and stuff, it's cool. And if not, then we just win rate.
준비 완료했습니다.
삶은 고통스러운 것.
Actually, how about that? That's a decent rule. If we're ever fighting, we're only ever able to win rate against enemies that we've fought before. But if we're ever fighting new enemies, then I will always like actually make it a real, genuine fight.
탈탈 털어주는 수.
Like when I'm fighting bug boys, come on. Bug boys deserve to be win rated. They're pests.
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
They're the scum of the earth.
처리할 시간.
But these boys, there's no point in me going through each attack individually. Everybody likes those ideas? Looks like people like the idea. Gregor would not like that slide. Oh, no, but not Gregor though. Gregor's different. I mean, obviously Gregor's much less bugged compared to these people.
남은 시간을 탈탈 털어주는 수밖에.
Why is that? Gregor was literally, he only has the arm. The other people were like almost full on bug. Some of those people were actually almost full on bug. But for some reason, Gregor's literally only the arm.
현 시간부로 근무 시작.
Hello. Also, what are they called? Focus battles? I forgot the name. These we will also always target. Both for the fact that, like, I think win rate's actually bad here, but also because it's more fun this way. How is blue? No, go with yellow. I remember, blunt damage is good. I can't pull this. Okay, that's gonna be a one-sided attack. That's fine.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야. 지불할
But like,
능력도
but
의사도 없잖아.
it's cool that Gregor only has the arm though. I wonder, maybe Gregor could manifest other parts. He just doesn't want to. But Gregor is the honored one.
점은 파악했어.
He's different. He's more man than bug.
깨달음은 괴롭지.
묵은 먼지도
Andrew, they're talking about pregnancy again. It's scaring me. What is this pregnancy you're speaking of? Maybe I don't want to know. Oh, of course he's tagging the one. He's targeting the one person that's staggered. How did you get staggered? Ryoshu, how the hell are we getting staggered? Honestly, I have not been very impressed with Ryoshu. I feel like they have not been dealing that much damage. I've expected a little bit more out of them. That sucks though. Woo! I didn't have anybody to redirect that, and they were already staggered, so they just dealt big damage. Not the Gregnant Nation. Why is the has the Gregnant Nation arrived? Are they here?
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
Are they a legion
이렇게
of
떨어져.
individuals here to impregnate poor Greg? Only if Greg consents. Guys, it's all about consent. If Greg want to be preg, it's okay. If Greg don't want to be preg,
현 시간부로
you can't
근무
force it
시작.
on him. All right? It's completely up to Gregor.
삶은
We
고통스러운
can't force him. We can't force him to do anything he doesn't want to.
얼마 안 걸릴 거야.
이렇게 떨어지지.
지불할
And if he
능력도
did, you know, if Gregor did have a child,
빛이
would it be a bug boy child or would it be human child? I guess it depends. You know, I did mention that I think Gregor only has the insect arm, but we haven't seen all of him. Maybe that's the determining factor. More abnormalities.
예술이란 것을 보여주.
Okay, so we get checkpoint right before the final boss. I'm very glad that we did save this. It's a good thing that we saved this dungeon for. Actually, I need to redirect here. Ooh, that's better. It's a good thing we saved this dungeon for today. Imagine we had tried taking this on at the end of last stream. Thank you guys for taking the initiative and telling me that we should have saved this, because we obviously would not have made it through all of this last stream. Get out of here. Are all of these abnormalities related? They look very different, but they have similar names. What was that? Whoa. I think they were using a block die. Only explanation. Yeah, their names seem similar. They're all Pecta stuff. They're all Pectauliums. But why do the Pectauliums look so different? Oh my god. Alright, I think that's the last stage. I think we get boss fight now. Not the Pecatois. These are not Pecatois. I think you may have misunderstood. Alright. Looking good, squad. Fear and hunger sound effect? Still here? What is that sound effect from? That is literally also the sound, the fear and hunger sound as well, but they use that in Lobotomy Corp too. Is that just like, is that just the generic jail cell sound effect? What's that from? Okay, what do I need here? Yellow and red. With no other, oh, and blunt. Yellow, red, blunt. Okay. You do have blunt. Does each person at least have one blunt in there? Okay, this one's good. Double blunt, I like. Yellow, good. Blunt, good. This is a red attack, but there's no blunt, so I don't really want him. It would be really good to bring her in here. Bring Otis in. Let's drop Ryoshu. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going to remember to use my ego, I swear. I promise. We're gonna see some crazy attacks going off here. It sucks that the one ego that we got from the pulls was Faust, and Faust does not have a good enough ID to bring in. Dante, something about this containment unit seems different from the others, does it not? Yeah, it really does. Wait, is this... Yes, that is most likely where we can find the abnormality in which the Golden Bough has taken root. We did manage to come this far, huh? Say, Gregor, when we go back to the bus, can I teach Charon how to use a map? No, they're giving her too much. They're giving Yuri way too much time on the screen. I don't like this. Why are they giving Yuri so much time on the screen? They're not gonna do something bad to Yuri, are they? Not after we already let her live. They already saved her with the mask. Why are they giving her so much dialogue? Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure she'll like it. I doubt that. Sinclair shook his head, then dry retched afterward. Oh, it's nice to have a place to go back to. No, Yuri, stop talking! It's for your own safety! Close your mouth. Alright, keep your head down. Stop speaking. Stop speaking! It is in your own best interest that we do not keep you on screen. Maybe the Golden Bough lies inside the apple. This is the final boss? Is a walking golden apple? He looks like the pot guys from Elden Ring. And you have one body part, the torso. Golden Sheen at the start of the turn heals HP. Okay, so we gotta get rid of all of his Golden Sheen. Understood. Oh, Otis, I didn't even realize. Otis is... This is the commit. This is the guy. This is the guy that we killed. We got the ID from the guy that we killed. I mean, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, she's... That's what it said. She was the general manager or something. Oh, that's a cool one. That's a cool looking one. Toma? Oh, I was thinking of the guy that had the bug head. But is that supposed to be Toma? Or just is it supposed to be one of them? Is it supposed to be like she's part of the war? You know what I mean? Good luck. Thank you, Kinji. Alright, let's do this. So, he rolled 4s all around. So we do not have much room to redirect stuff. So first, let me go off of the people that are currently being targeted. Oh, she's being targeted by this one. That doesn't matter. I don't care about the solid gold block. All right. So Ishmael, you're dominating here. Okay, yellow's big. Perfect. We roll double green. Good. Big damage. And this is targeting the 5 anyway, so we're gonna have to clash with it no matter what. Perfect. And the other ones are just... Was it blunt? What were you weak to? I didn't even check, I don't think. Fatal to blunt. And fatal to yellow. Got you. And red. Red's extra damage. Perfect.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Ooh. Ooh. Why are your rolls so bad? They made it look like his rolls were getting reduced or something. His flips. There we go. Apply all those juicy status effects. Okay, I thought we were gonna hit a threshold where we're gonna have to do a decision thing, but I guess not. Oh, and they're staggered as well.
돌격합니다.
Mega damage. We don't have any passives to worry about right now, so it is fine to just click damage. Normally, it would probably be better to actually look to see if you have any passives you could activate. God, come on, y'all. Almost. Almost. Very close. Alright, this is hitting... Oh, it's all ones. They have bind on them. Perfect. Okay, so we can redirect everything we need to. So, yellow blunt for sure. No red attacks. And this is decent. No. We got more blunt, right? Yeah. Other two are one-sided. Nice. Okay, we almost broke the body. Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Heartbreak. You're not dead yet? How are you still alive? There we go. Finish him. Finish him? Oh. Oh, he's rolling on the floor. Apple is rolling on the floor. The apple's body broke and the raging fruit still grew. Could the golden bough really be in there? I'll go check it out, Yuri said to the others. The sinner with... No, Yuri, don't go check it out! Wait! Not Yuri! The sinner with the bug's arm seems nervous about this. Does he want to go with her, perhaps? You can't just send Yuri out there alone. What sinner should be able to keep her safe? How about we don't? How about no... How about we just don't send Yuri in? Is there a option? No Yuri. Don't send Yuri in, possibly? Kara, at least we have a competent butler going along with her. What? The fruit's cracked shell suddenly began to rattle as if it would jump at any moment. Ishmael managed to escape, but it seems Yuri couldn't. The fruit's flesh melted to form a new body. Don't feel too guilty about it. One lost life is better than two. You can't kill her through a text message, man!
저는 유능한 버틀러니까요.
No! You can't just kill her through a damn text box! What the hell? The abnormality devoured Yuri in one bite. She was gone without a trace. I can save the other sinners. There's nothing I can do about Yuri. Without a word, Gregor hacked and slashed away at the abnormality, as if he expected to find Yuri unscathed by slicing the apple open. You'll pay for this! We will avenge Yuri, Mr. Appleton! God. Okay. You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, we have 2 attacks going in here, but we can redirect one of them. So, oh god, that sucks. Dude, don't do that. Four to 14, 3 to 9. Applies protection to the ally with the slowest. We don't need protection. Deal damage. Kill. What are your weaknesses the same? You have a body and a head. The head is, yep. Okay, so the body's actually more weak to slashing. The head's more weak to blunt. Okay. I get you. I understand. Okay, so we're going here. Neutral, struggling. Hey, go for a neutral, see if you can win that. We're getting hit on the end. Slashing would be better. Although, oh, yellow has a huge bonus to it, though. Gain poise, inflict sinking, or gain poise, gain haste, inflict defense down, and inflict sinking. Yeah, that's better. Housekeeping's big. Neutral, neutral. Inflicts nails, sure. And then we want to go for the red. I told you, Yuri should just kept her mouth closed. But to kill her through one of those little vents? Come on now. That is disrespectful. That's just rude. Oh. Guys, I love the unsolicited advertising in chat for the channel. Remember, everybody, subscribe for more Golden Bough Gaming. Drop a like if you think Yuri should have survived. I appreciate y'all. Alright. They're almost broken. The head's almost gone. Well, at least, honestly, if I hadn't played Runa prior to playing Limbus, this might be a little overwhelming for me, but the Runa skills actually do help quite a bit, at least for redirecting clashes and such. I can pull this away. Obviously, Ishmael will pull the attack that's targeting her. One of these attacks is going to be a one-sided that we can't pull off, which is a little annoying, but why don't we apply the bind? I don't know. I wish we could have applied that bind. Blunt's better on the head. Okay, and then this is just a little one-sided attack. I think we break the head here anyway, so I want to target the body. Go for it! Hello, Big Bird. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, no, we got the head. We're good. Head's down. Applying some decent status effects on the body. Ooh, don't gobble us up now. The animations in this game are so sick, though. Big old Appleton. What is he made out of? Is he like wood? What is this? I think this is like the core. Why you got the dogs out? Put your toes away, boy. Put your toes away. Oh, we immobilized the chest. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, well, don't do that. I mean, thank you. I wanted to know what the best damage was, but... Yellow. Yellow. Here. Oh, it's my staggered. Okay, that's fine. She gets staggered a lot. Radion?
삶은 고통스러운 법.
Break the body. Kill the body. I don't know how we immobilized it. There must have been a stats effect or something that we threw on there to immobilize them. Oh, I don't know what it was. Yeah, they got 5 health, y'all. So I wonder, do the clashes work? I don't think we can deal enough damage right now anyways. Does speed work the same way that it does in Runa, where I can send clashes to a lower speed and then do higher speed one-sided attacks to kill a target before they even have a chance to act? Because if so, I mean, that's, like I think I mentioned this when we were playing Runa. That's like my favorite thing in the game. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Whenever you do that, it makes you feel really smart. All right. You're going blunt, I think, and you are going to clash with. Be better here. Dominating. Okay, yeah. Go for the one that you're gonna dominate. Perfect. We can pull this one off of him. And we want to use blunt on the head. Ishmael, you're getting hit by... What are you getting hit by? This one? A little hard to track the arrow sometimes. Yes. Which this is also part of the head. So we want to use the yellow with blunt. This, I don't think we're going to be able to redirect. Yeah, no. Okay. Just throw in your one-sided attack there. And you... Oh, do you have two? Both of these attacks are... Oh, this one is targeting Radion. That's fine. They'll be fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. I think we just kill him here.
삶은 고통스러운 법.
Depends on how much damage we do. Oh, it's actually not looking good. I don't know what the stats effect is that we have on Radion, but maybe it's making her weaker or something. Oh, he gained health. Are you like powered up or something right now? Where'd the apple? When the apple get so strong? What is happening? Why are you... When did you get so buff?
괴롭지.
Okay, we broke the body. There we go. Oh my god. When did you, why are you winning all the clashes now? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. He's got 35 health. He's part broken. On hit, main body heals HP. Just throw all your attacks here. Outspeed and kill. Outspeed and kill. Finish him! Yes! First dungeon boss defeated. Oh, that's right. I could have used ego that whole time. Guys, it's so hard to remember. It's so hard to remember. Wait, we could have had the epic egos. Wait, didn't I literally enter the fight by saying I was not going to forget the ego? I may have said that. I may have started the fight by saying that I was going to use the ego. But then Yuri died, and it was overwhelming, all right? I'm sorry. There was a lot on my mind. I forgot. I'm really gonna have to remember that. We might never use ego. We might is that the challenge run? Limbus challenge run? No ego for the entire game. Jude says you'll remember egos more when you will gamble and get better. That's true. I mean, we've got the base egos. We need some better egos. You know, we need some better egos. The mass of maggots falls apart in a hail of silent screams. Beyond that, I see a wave of radiant golden light. Oh, those were all maggots? Or were there just maggots inside? Is that the Golden Boughs? Just as I begin to approach it, the apple begins to tremble.
혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들 맞나요?
Yuri? Excuse me, are you the people from Limbus Company? Yuri, you're okay? Even though I had clearly seen it devour her, I couldn't stop myself from asking.
버스로 돌아가면 카론한테
When we go back to the bus, can I
알려드릴까요?
care on how to... Then I saw a glimpse of the pink locks of hair that Rhodia took a liking to. Phase 3? No! No! Are we battling? Oh no. What in the hell? Don't do that. Yuri's head stood motionless, facing Gregor. Her face was upright. However, the Yuri we knew and accompanied was always hunched over. She slouched at all times as though it were her sole surviving obligation to carry the wills of her late colleagues. Given that, I could warn him with confidence. That isn't Yuri, Gregor.
내
Uh-huh,
생각이
yeah.
그런 것 같아.
I think you're right. Gregor accepts it calmly. He then outstretches his arm, sending it flying towards Yuri. It soon stops
죽고
traveling.
싶지 않았어요.
I didn't want to die. Cut her down, Gregor. I don't know if this is the right thing to do as the
그
manager.
누구도
None of us wanted
죽고
to
싶어.
die. I had to shout at Gregor now to stop him from being ruined. Cut it now!
죽기 싫어요.
I don't want to die!
이건
This is... The verminous arm stopped right before reaching the civilian's throat. I pulled against it with all my might, but it wouldn't budge. Please spare me! I'll give you all my money!
여자를 놔줘. 아니면
Let the
내가
woman
모든 걸
go!
하겠다.
Otherwise I will stop you by force!
팔을 잘라.
My arm.
어서.
Cut off the arm now!
다시 말한다. 놔주지 않으면
Does his arm have a mind of its own? This is your final warning. Release her now or...
하라고.
Just do it! As a dismembered arm falls to the ground, she slides down the wall, gasping. However, peace doesn't last long. The arm starts regenerating from its twitching stump.
괜찮습니까?
Are you alright, sir?
가까이 오지 마.
No, stay away from me. Don't come any closer. The regrown arm rushes forward, as if it remembered the pain it suffered mere moments ago.
그레고로 과장님, 항상 존경하고 있습니다.
You have my utmost respect, Manager Gregor, sir.
걱정하지 마.
You really shouldn't.
내가 원해서.
I didn't fight in the war because I wanted to.
그럼 난 도대체
What else am I supposed to do? Is it so wrong that I survive?
살아가 제발.
Just live on, please.
우리가
It's not like we got ourselves into this mess voluntarily.
끝에 끝에서 결실을 목전에 두고 멈추다니.
Who is this speaking?
개탄스럽군.
Having come to this end only to be stopped just before your labor bears fruit. How regrettable.
우리야 좋지.
Well, we'll take it. Opportunities left unclaimed will only become null and void. Yuri's head fell to the ground. It wasn't Gregor's doing. Yuri's mouth opens and lets something out. It was a tree branch radiating a bright golden glow.
가지를 찾고 있었니?
Who are you people? Seeking the bough, were you?
당신
You.
생각보단
A
좀
bit
작아.
small, isn't it?
난 헤르만이라고 해. 앞으로 자주 보게 될 거야. 왜냐하면
We're still in the nightmare, aren't we? Is this the real Herman? I'm Herman. We'll be seeing each other often. The reason being,
가지가 필요하고
we need those boughs, and you are capable of finding them.
너희는
You won't
죽지
die,
않지만
but we will kill you. Herman nudges Yuri's head with her foot.
물론
It won't be now, though.
황금 가지는
We'll take good care of the golden bough you found.
나의 벗.
Ubo, my
이곳이
dear
그대가 선택한
compatriot,
길이요.
is this the path you chose?
맞아. 이젠 몇 안 남았지.
Indeed, it is. Only few remain now.
오랜만이네.
It's been a while. brother?
네 옷에 더러운 냄새가 나는 거 알고
You
있어?
know how filthy your clothing smells. If only your family were here to see your state.
아주 만남의 광장이로군.
Some reunion this has turned into.
내가 준 선물은 잘 간직하고
How are you treating your
있어.
present, my son?
고작 이런
I didn't invest in you just to see you in such a mess.
한 번도.
He was experimented on by his own mama? I never asked for this, not once.
그래도 포장지는 마저 뜯어.
That means I guess she should also have a country accent. You should at least finish unwrapping what I gave you.
고작 그 능력.
That little arm isn't all there is to it.
자, 인사는 여기까지.
Alright now, that's enough greetings. The man who introduced himself as Ji Huan clapped twice. Then everything went dark. Like waking from a long nightmare, the early dawn greets you. After some time passed,
뭐라고 생각했는데
and I thought this would be an easy enough mission for you.
앞에서 황금
After allowing the Golden Bough to be taken before your very eyes, you had the gall to walk in with your faces up.
나의 과대평가였나?
Have I overestimated you?
파우스터 씨.
Why don't you give me an excuse, Mrs. Faust? As it turns out, immortality wasn't the solution to everything.
당신은 할 말이 없습니까?
Anything to say for yourself, Dante? There was another group going after the Golden Bough. You had to have known this, so why didn't you warn me? They're asking about the other faction that sought the Golden Bough. Faust placidly relayed my words to Vergilius.
설마 내게
Don't
책임을
tell me.
묻는 겁니까?
Are you holding me responsible?
잘못자, 단테.
Tell me, Dante.
아무런 위협 세력이 없는
Why would we
곳에
bother sending 12 whole combatants to a place with no
위협을
threats?
해결사까지
After hiring fixers to guide them, too. That's enough of that, Manager Bud. It's my fault. You want someone to blame, I'm right here.
갑자기군.
How fascinating.
만난 지 얼마나
Built
됐다고
a sense of
벌써부터
camaraderie between you already.
뭐,
Well,
진짜 한
I do
병
suppose it's not too bad to cover up for
감싸줄게.
each other since you're all in the same bus.
지구를 감싸주는
Just
게
know that sticking up for one another doesn't make up for your incompetence. We got a call. After Team Spec Ops Section 4 has just gone underground for their job.
그래, 그래야겠지.
That sounds about right.
애고와
Someone has to salvage the ego and abnormalities left there.
정작 중요한
A real
정보를
shame that the
지난단
essence
말이야.
was lost, though.
끝이 길군.
This is getting excessive.
전장에서 실패는
Failure is a common thing on the battlefield. If an objective wasn't met, you devise another plan and redeploy. Are you sure it wasn't your expectations that we were too high for our first mission? I will have you know that our manager's performance was nothing short of outstanding.
이쯤 해두지.
I suppose we'll leave it at that.
아주
You're not entirely wrong.
그렇죠.
Certainly. There seems to be uncanny tension between Vergilius and Faust. But right now I had neither the energy nor the willpower left in me to get inquisitive. The bus reeked of blood with all the stains and gore on our outfits, yet none of us tried to open the windows, and none of us had the urge to change of clothes. All of us just sat in place, dwelling on silence. Gregor had the most defeated look of them all, staring out the window. Then he suddenly went to hang something from his pocket near the windshield of the
벌레
bus.
양반. 메피의
Bug guy,
머리에 뭘
what did
매단
you
거야?
put on Mifi's head?
유품.
A memento.
사람의 유품이
Something that belonged to the two.
유리시만한 여동생이 있었고.
To the two what? I didn't read that. I had a sister. Just about Yuri's age. That's all there is. I considered giving him a pep talk, but that quickly dissipated. Ishmael wore a grieving look. Sinclair was quietly weeping, and Rhodia let out a distressed sigh. If they couldn't offer him any encouragement, what good would I do?
캐론, 시야에 방해가 되지
캐런.
않겠나?
Won't this get in your way?
카로는
No,
괜찮아.
Karen will be fine.
그래.
Alright, let's hit the road. Vroom, vroom. The bus slowly grumbled forward. The gas mask hanging by the windshield waved like an ornament. She's with us in spirit. End credits. This was our Limbus company. Good game, guys. We had a good run. It's a good run, yo. Cedar says in Gregor's original story, his sister was the only one who cared for him once he became a bug. GG. Is this Gregor singing? Oh man. Is there gonna be a lot of these? Yep, it is Gregor singing. Okay, that's awesome. I love all the music. All these like the music that really has work put into it in the Project Moon games is always so good. They do big songs really, really good. There'll be a lot of these. Awesome. Dante looks depressed. I think he always looks depressed. Dante is always... It's a rough time being Dante. What is she doing? What's Don Quixote doing out there? She's staring at something? Who is this? Oh, is that Hong Lu? That is Hong Lu. I hope we get good Hong Lu skin. I like Hong Lu. Looking at the next Kanto. Is she excited? It looks like she's a little scared of what's coming. Usually she's quite excited. Dude, Vergilius is like a damn vampire. Why is he all hunched over like this? What is his story? The red gaze. He's a color, huh? X-color? I hope we get some Vergilius lore soon. He does look like a vampire, though. He's got the red eyes and everything. Where are we? He's still a color? Oh. Oh, that's all in Leviathan. I see. People were telling me to I think Yasha explained to me that there was some lore on some of the characters all in Leviathan. Am I supposed to skip this? Are we just here forever? This really is the end. The end of Limbus. An infinite black screen. No, don't show me that. Ah, our daily reward. Yes. Ooh. Basic identity uptied. Uptied 2. Oh, all of our identities got like upgrades. Basic ego thread spun. I think these are all egos that got upgraded. Is that because we leveled them enough? I don't know. Tomorrow we get 100 thread. Okay. All right. So that was a long ass dungeon. That was literally the entire stream was that entire dungeon. But that was fun. So what, does each stage end with a dungeon? If so, I actually think I'd enjoy the dungeons more than the other parts of the game. I do love anything that leads up to a big boss fight. Gamble now. It is gamble time, guys. We have reached the end of our stream here. You know, uptie your IDs, I think. Go back to Kanto 1 to claim the free lunacy? Did I not claim all the lunacy that we could? Oh, we got the full EX clear. That's right. Okay. We're gonna do a couple pulls. And we're gonna use our tickets because I want to hold on to this lunacy for when we get the other event. What's it called? What was the name of the Wompartinkle event? Man, you missed lunacy? What are you talking about? Where's the lunacy? What did I miss? Oh. My bad. I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere. Oh, the lunacy gonna grow legs and run away? We'll be fine. Kanto 6 of the boss rush. That sounds fun. Walpurgis. Won't be for a while. Well over a month or two. Oh. We'll have enough lunacy when it comes to it. I'll be able to save up enough. We'll be good. Let's do an Ishmael pull. Y'all want to do an Ishmael 10 pull? I'm going for the Ishmael 10 pull, y'all. Ishmael 10 pull. It's time. Let's do this. Josh says I saved like 7k for Walpurgis 1 and didn't get shit. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should probably focus on like just getting decent egos to begin with. Ooh, not egos. Egos and IDs to begin with. We hit 3 here. I'll take it. Before we really start trying to like save up for anything else. Alright. It takes too long to claim them individually. Do them all. What we got?
본측 이스마엘. 제가 도와드릴 게 있나요?
Ishmael, assistant manager. Is this Bugmel? Oh, she's on the other side. She's working for Limbus. 'Cause the one that we got for Otis, she was on the Bug Boy side. Well, that's cool. Ishmael speaking. Is there anything I can help you with? And 2... Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. And 2 duplicates of the first one that we pull that everyone gets? Oh, come on now. That is rough. We need some IDs, yo. We need some IDs. Oh, not good. Not good. Okay. Well, I'm sure, I mean, that's a very sad note to end on. But, oh, if you do 200 pulls, you get guaranteed. Oh, look at that. If you do 200 pulls, you get a guaranteed, one of these. Guaranteed ID. And this one actually lets you get to choose from a couple of them. Or from Ego. That's pretty sick. But I obviously, that's pretty sad to end on here. But I want to save our pulls. I want to be able to spread out pulls amongst the different streams, you know? I think it's more fun to do it that way. So that is where we will be ending our Limbus journey for today, y'all. Devin, your luck sucks. I mean, usually it's pretty good. Usually we use up all of our luck in combat. But I never have been quite good at pulling. I want that. Spy Association Section 3 Ishmael. That looks so sick. If I get a full team of Night Sinners, that would be awesome. But, alright. Check friend request. You can borrow support units if you want it. Yeah, I already know. We have like 33 friends right now. I'll add all the people at the beginning of next stream. But we'll gamble more tomorrow, my friends. So thank all of you for coming out. Thank you. I hope the vertical stream, for those of you that are watching vertical on shorts, was enjoyable. All right, this was our first time doing it. Still trying to figure out if I can get the Twitch to work at the same time, as well as the, you know, multi-streaming on the vertical and horizontal on YouTube. All that's a little work in progress right now. We're experimenting, you know. But yeah, this is where we're gonna end this one, y'all. Good stream. I think we made some good progress. I did not expect that to take us the entire stream. It was still really fun. I hope we get more of the little music, you know, music cutscene type things. I want more of the dungeons. Honestly, like, as long as we're not just getting non-stop trash mob fights, then I'm having a good time. I actually do think that the combat is really interesting in Limbus so far, you know? See, Doom says later on Kantos are actually more interesting. They do have mid-boss fights. Okay. Wait, they do have mid-boss fights. Mid-boss as in, like, bosses in the middle of the Kanto, or bosses that are mid as in they're not very interesting? Enjoy your Limbus? Thank you, Kenji. I have been so far. I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. You're gonna hate Kanto 4? I think we'll have a good time. Okay, boss in the middle of the Kanto. Awesome. Good. That's what I was hoping you were gonna say. But alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys had a great time. I know I did. What was I gonna say? We got a lot of new friendly faces up in here, so if you're not in the Discord, please check out the link in the description if you would like to. If you want to go talk to some other people that are into Project Moon or adjacent games, I would highly recommend it. Go out there, go make some friends, have a good time. Before we end our stream, I'd like to give a big special thanks to all of our members here on the YouTubes that pledge their monetary compensation to the channel. Very much appreciate all of you. So, let's give a big special thanks to all of our 107 members. Those being Tyann Fam, Air, Gareth, 136, Christy, Virulence, Sergio, Sinner number 6, Hong Lu, Big Bird, Kyonchis, Oliko, KB. You can call me Juan, The Green, Callie, Siege and Mert, Bamboozle, Ideal, Kane Walker, Lazy Pillow, Swagman, Adventures, Dingus, Sweatshirt, Laboomdoo, Dongarong, San, Knife Despair, Ricardo, RR, Raise Codex, Hayes Gaming, Andy, Levi, My Water Burnt, Frogs, Camille, Aubrey, Cart, Quasar, Noko, Xander, Pauler, Limbus, Nothing There, Mercuria, Hatsune Susuke, Derb, Jude, Connor, Death by Minnow, Hunkpan, Crystal Speed, Local Heishu, Despiser, Ochizit, Yan, Sir Bacon, Brian, Pixel, Ian Davis, Bob the Wizard, New Armies, Goko, Ricky, Suppressed VA, The Silent Orchestra, Eternal, Big Bird, No Username Valid, Max, Hunter, Dr. Wilson, Celerity, Chris, Jade, Comrade, Sunny, Cosmic, Slime, My Waterburnt, Yo-Yo, Brandon, Molten Knight, Gregor, Caballero, Addy B, Kimchi, Hydroxycarbonate, Nothing, LKXZ, Zach Sonic, Aiden, Cher, Otis, Baked Potato, Devourer, Heathcliff, Tony Too Tall, Gabriel, Lavere, Wealthy Candy, Tony the Horse, Jackie, Yash, Alexandru, Owen, Bug, Miles, and Alphonse. I hope all of you have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Limbo Company.